Are we live? Is this shit on? Yeah, what's going on, my people? We are live, aren't we? What's good, Bonjour? What's good, Justin? What's up, Mert, my brother? What's up, Eric? Surprise, surprise, homie. Yes, sir. Let me fix the mic. What's going on, guys? Franz, what's good, brother? Happy to see you all in here. Hey, it's Eclipse Day today, yeah? It's Eclipse. Brothers, this eclipse is different. This eclipse is happening on 3/3 in America at 3:33 a.m. You don't think that shit's a portal? We going to the next timeline, my niggas. Yes, sir. Positive timelines, who up? About to live, yes, sir. The time is here to stand up against Israel. Sure, brother. Fuck them all, no? You doing readings? Of course, brother. I'm always doing readings in here. Caught? What do you mean, brother? You're free to cure? You're free to create? Caught? What do you mean? That's not a word, bro. Coat? That's not a word. Echo? How's the echo? Cure? You're free to create? Caught? What do you mean? Sound fucked? That's not a word, bro. Coat? That's not a word. Echo? How's the echo? Here, you free to create. Oh, what the fuck? What's causing this shit? What the fuck's the reason for it? I have no idea. For what? I genuinely have no fucking idea where this echo is coming from. Okay, wait, let me check. Maybe if I put this down. One second, guys. It's the fucking full moon, eh? Electricity is glitching. Let's hope it works. Pray to God it works. It's good now? It's no echoing? Shit, I got me worried for a second. Good morning, brother. What's good, MR? What's good, JRM? What's good, my people? Mercury retrograde, fuck that shit. What's good, Paulot? Guys, today's the eclipse. Even though we don't probably see this in Europe, but see, the eclipse, for all you Americans, the eclipse is a big event. It's a very, very big event because this is a timeline shifter. This is raising our frequency. This is literally out here to elevate the frequency of the world, of humanity. So this eclipse is exactly the right time for every one of you to be the best version of yourself. To literally elevate your frequency. To cut off all the noise. Don't you think it's funny? They started the war like 4 days before the 3/3 eclipse. Don't you think that shit's funny? They started the war in fucking Middle East. Everybody's talking about it. That's everybody's focusing on it. War, fear mongering, all this fucking bullshit right before the eclipse, right? Don't you think it's funny? I would say the elite are trying to keep people in fear. The elite are trying to program people to lower the frequency. So you focus on war, you focused on fear, you're afraid of what's going on, right? No. This is not how we play this game here. We are different in here, aren't we? We are here to evolve. We are here to elevate the frequency and get out of this fucking matrix, huh? Get out of this fucking prison. That's what we're here to do, right? So don't play in none of that bullshit, right? Especially now on such a day on 3/3/2026. It's a 7 light path day on 3/3. Think about it, the 7 energy is so different. The 7 energy is so special. The 7 energy is the bridge between the normal numbers and the master numbers. There's some new information for you guys right there. 7 energy is bridge, right? So think about what should you do on this such a day? Evolve yourself, elevate yourself, become the best version of yourself. This is the time to detox yourself. Guys, going forward, I will start putting a big focus on promoting detoxing yourself. I will put a big focus on cleansing your pineal gland. Really parasite cleansing, all of that shit, guys. You like my store now, 20 shungite, get the shungite. If you like my stores now, you will love it what I have going forward. I have a supplier for moringa. I got a supplier for moringa in Mauritius. Literally, right? So they're planting seeds right now to grow organic moringa, so they can ship it on to me and I can produce it for you guys here, right? Because now is the time to really become the best version of yourself. Number one, cut out all the noise. Number one thing, let's be real, has to do with your health. Now is the time to really cleanse yourself, purify your body essentially. Number one, parasite cleansing. During full moons, you should always fucking parasite cleanse yourself. Wormwood, black walnut, cloves. That's the trinity. Let me get a cup of coffee, brother. Let me say that shit one more time. Wormwood, black walnut, cloves. That's what you need. You parasites cleanse yourself. The parasites all around you. In the food, in the water, in the air you fucking breathe. In everything, like parasites love acidic environments. If you're drinking soda, if you're drinking, having processed foods, you're just inducing parasites. You're giving food to the parasites within you. Cut out all sugar. Fuck white sugar. Hey, we are the ops of white fucking sugar. Eliminate white sugar in your life. No exceptions. No soda. That's a koislub. You guys drinking Coke? Type 1 in the chat if you're drinking Coke. The fuck? Fuck that shit, bro. Coke is one of the most acidic foods you can consume. It's full of fucking sugar. White sugar is food for the parasites in your body. Get that shit out of there, bro. You want to cleanse yourself, you want to become the best version of yourself, start taking moringa on a daily basis. A teaspoon of moringa every day goes a long way. I know one of my brothers in Africa, his father is like in his 60s. I see too many ones in the chat. No. Too many ones in that chat, bro. No Coke, no soda, none of that shit, bro. That's poison. That's koislop, brother. So see, one of my brothers in Africa, right? His father is drinking moringa every day for like 20 years. He's like 60 years old, looking like he's 30. Moringa is a cheat code to health. Moringa is literally called the miracle tree. The plant that cures incurable disease. The plant cures everything. I know a healer who has healed 10,000 people just with moringa. Something's wrong with you? Moringa. You have a bad cough? Moringa. You have bad lungs? Moringa. You have a bad knee? Moringa. Your wife's yelling at you? Get some moringa, bro. You feel good about yourself, eh? That's the thing what you need, bro. You don't want to believe. Like once a month, literally, I get a text for someone. They're like, thank you for recommending moringa. Because, it's fixed someone else. Someone telling me, like, oh, I had a sinus problem. Now I got moringa. It's cool. My fucking mother-in-law, God bless her heart, she had a problem with the heart, actually. I gave her moringa. No, she had a problem with the stomach. I gave her moringa. Everything's cool, right? Like a couple weeks moringa, everything's cool, right? That's what you need. Get moringa powder. I look forward. Soon I'll be supplying my own moringa powder. And then you can hit the milestone for this, right? Gotta be a capitalist in this game. You wanna do it, gotta do it yourself. You can't always trust, all this shit out there. So if you get it from me, you can be sure I'll keep it real. You can trust whatever's coming out of me, right? So anyways, next up, chlorella. Chlorella is a cheat code for health as well. Chlorella is literally detoxing heavy metals from your body, right? Heavy metals everywhere around you. Aluminium cans, people who cooking with foil, all this sort everywhere around us. There's heavy metal poisoning, some way, somehow. Cut out heavy metals in your body, heavy metal particles, and detox from heavy metals. One of the best ways to do it with is chlorella. Chlorella is a supplement, is an amazing product to have every day. I'm taking chlorella every day for the past, couple of years, brother. Last couple of years, literally taking chlorella every day. Because, and now the thing is, you gotta find a good supplier. I gotta sell chlorella as well. Like, I gotta hook you guys up with the good supply shit, right? But because a lot of dandelion root, fuck yes, I like that. Anyways, chlorella, see how to spell that? CHOLELLA. So essentially, chlorella, it cleanses parasites. I don't know what I was gonna say. You gotta make sure where it's supplied from. A lot of chlorella coming from China is bullshit. in China, you can't trust really that shit coming from China, right? You know, a lot of those Chinese chlorella suppliers, they actually have those ponds where they grow filled with heavy metals and filled with a lot of bullshit, right? Aluminium is a lot of, it's not good. So you gotta find an organic supplier for chlorella. If not that, chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is the substance that makes the leaves green, right? Why are all the leaves green? Because they're filled with chlorophyll. So chlorella is literally just, it's nature. It's a very good thing to have around you, and it's a very good thing to cleanse from heavy metals, right? Chlorella also decalcifies your pineal gland. Guys, your pineal gland is your third eye. Your pineal gland is literally your source of awareness. That thought in your mind, right? That voice in your head, that's from your pineal gland, brothers. That's your connection to your higher self. Who you are outside of the matrix. Not who you are here. Not your one avatar here. That's just one piece of your awareness. Your true self in the aether, the fifth element. That's who you truly are. Your pineal gland is your connection to that. So now it makes sense why the elite target the pineal gland so hard. Why they going after it. You guys know where the fluoride came from? Fluoride calcifies your pineal gland. You want to know how it started? In World War II, in the German concentration camps, they figured out once you start feeding fluoride into the prisoners, they're less likely to revolt. Ain't that some shit? World War ended, you had Operation Paperclip, and suddenly all the top Nazi scientists were brought onto America in top positions. Suddenly you have fluoride in the drinking water. Do the research, brothers. You ain't see that shit before. You didn't have fluoride in the drinking water before Operation Paperclip. Literally. Now, after that, you had a whole bunch of other problems. You had what's it called? Corn syrup instead of sugar. All sorts of bullshit started happening after those Nazi scientists were taking over into America, right? So now they're putting fluoride everywhere. All the drinking water, all the bottled water, right? The bottled water is, a lot of people think like drinking bottled water is the safer option than drinking tap water. Brothers, they fluoride the bottle. They don't have to put that shit in the water. Before in the factory, the plastic bottles, even the glass bottles, they get fluoride gas sent into them, so it coats the fucking inside of it. So now when you put water into it, it's gonna absorb in it. That's the fucking psyop. All bottled water is a scam, brothers. Reverse osmosis filter. Get a reverse osmosis filter. I recommend, what's it called? What's the brand called? I just bought a new one. Aquafina, it's a water. Aqua something. I'll send it to you guys. But essentially, reverse osmosis water, best water you can drink, right? Eliminating fluoride in your life. Now, you gotta cleanse your pineal gland. Think about it then, guys. Cleansing the pineal gland. By the way, I see you guys getting readings. I'll get to in a bit, brothers. I'm on my rant right now. You like this cup? Check it out. I got a pig. Hey, 2026. The snake is over. I can represent my pigs for a change, eh? And I got a goat. This cup, actually, this was my grandma gave me this when I was like 5 years old. Think about it. I never knew. I have a goat here, or sheep here, and a pig here. I'm a cat, right? She gave it to me when I was like 5 years old. I didn't know this shit. She probably didn't know this shit. Intuitively hooked me up. Shout out grandma. I know she's watching over me. Anyways, where was I? Your pineal gland, brothers. That's your third eye. That's your source of consciousness. You gotta cleanse the pineal gland. And it's not a it's not a one and done thing. Think about it. You have, if you're, let's say you're 25 years old, right? You're 26 years old like me. If you start decalcifying your pineal gland now, you have been through 26 years of calcifying that shit. It's not as easy as just, taking a couple pills of moringa or a couple pills of chlorella. You gotta go through consistency. See, parasite cleansing your health, detoxing your body is not just, on a one and done thing. It's a lifestyle. Eliminating all that bullshit from your life, cutting out sugar, and doing it on a daily basis, right? That's a lifestyle thing. Every day taking chlorella. Every day taking something to cleanse the pineal gland. Now, what else? Turmeric. Turmeric is very good for the pineal gland. What's it called? Iodine. Lugol's J. Crew iodine. I back it. I approve it. J. Crew's. Type it into Google right now. J. Crew's iodine Lugol's 2% solution. Very good. 6 drops per day for men, 4 drops per day for women. Very good for the pineal gland. That's why we do it, right? Every day something. What else is good? Apple cider vinegar, organic apple cider vinegar cleanses your pineal gland, right? Every day something. Lemons, very, very good. High quality salt. You can't be fucking eating table salt, brothers. You know what table salt is? Table salt is poison. They put all of that shit in there, you know. They see it's like, you know, to go against clumping. Fuck that shit. They put like, you know, aluminium and bunch of bullshit in your salt. You need high quality salt, right? What I recommend is a black Hawaiian salt. That's what I use. Black Hawaiian salt, really good. Tamarind, good for decalcifying. Yes, sir. Very good. If you can get organic, of course, right? There's a lot of psyops in going out there, but that's what you need. Eliminate fluoride from your life. Now, fluoride also messes with your bones, right? Fluoride, think about it. It covers the teeth. That's the thing. Your teeth are like capacitors for your pineal gland. Your teeth, you know, are connected to your pineal gland, essentially. That's why the fluoride attacks your pineal gland to fuck up the connection. Think about your teeth. They're like crystals literally generated by your body. Your teeth are literally like quartz crystals built by your body, right? They're connected to a pineal gland. They're full of energy. So when you have fluoride, they attack the teeth, they coat it, messes up the frequency. Just like, you know, when a lot of, you know, what's it called? A lot of fillings can be poisonous as well, fucking up the frequency, right? So again, now that's why they mess up with the fluoride. If you're confused about nutrition, you stop eating and what the fuck you saying? Anyways, I'll come back to that health rant, bro. I gotta get through some readings. That's what we're here for, right? My niggas, let's get through some readings. Alright, Perosian lifestyle. Any advice for me? 3/31/2002. Let's see, my friend. You are an 11 light path born near the horse, born at 31st. This is what I say when you're 11 light path born at 31st. 11 is passion, emotional energy. 4, you're born at 31st. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 is work. You will be happy in your life when you turn your passion into a career. You can't really do anything you don't care about. With your type of birthday, you can never be successful working a job you don't love, working a job you don't like. You can never be the best version of yourself doing something you're not into. You gotta find what fuels your fire and then go all out with it. That's your cheat code to success, brother. To go find what you love doing the same amount as Michael Jordan loved playing basketball, and nothing can stop you, right? You are also born near the horse. Your horse born at 31st. Get to work. What you doing watching streams out here? It's a horse here. You should be getting busy, my friend. You should be going to work. 2026 is literally the best year for life, energy-wise, right? One of the best. Let's see, you're also... Oh, god damn. Look at this. Look at this motherfucker. He's going to his 8th personal year in his year of the horse. Can it get better than that? You have your horse year and an 8th personal year. See, Gary in 2025 had an 8th year and a snake year. He's a snake. He made more money in 2025 than he ever did before combined. Let that sink in. And that's saying a lot, you know. That nigga's rich. So, think about it. You have an 8th year and 2026 is a horse year. So, and you're what? You're turning 24. You're still young. You got a whole life ahead of you, right? But this is literally one of the best financial years of your life. Next time this energy comes, my friend, is 2062. 2062 is the next time we have a horse year and an 8th year. That's the longest way away. That's 36 years. So you better lock in, my friend. Better lock in and get to work. Don't be lazy. You guys like that? (12/28/1992). Struggling day trader, married to 6/2/1995. Pig, any advice for us? You're struggling as a day trader, as a monkey born at 28. Brother, that's a... I see, you're 7 light path. Guys, we have a 7 light path. He's a monkey. He's born on the 28. He has everything going for him, right? When it comes to being a good trader. Monkeys literally make some of the best traders because monkeys are very adaptive. Monkey's the 9th sign, number of adapting. Monkey's not a bull or a bear. Monkeys go with the flow. They adapt to the market. Literally, some of the best traders I know are monkeys. Born 1992, none of the least. So you were born on the 28th, you got the best of two worlds, really. But now the problem, the weakness, you're a 7 light path, my friend. 7s always struggle with money. That's the one thing that unifies all 7s. They all struggle with money, literally. Now, you know, there's ways around it. If you want to learn that, get a reading. But see, let's see your wife now. Or let's see your wife. She's 6'2", 1995. 6 plus 8 is 5, so she's a 5 life path. And you're 7. This is a pretty good combination, honestly. All around, this is a pretty good combination. There's nothing wrong with it. You just gotta avoid. See, the 1 energy, people with 1 energy, they're very all in and nothing type of people. And 7 really doesn't support, you know, financial gains, right? 7s make some of the worst traders. So you just gotta figure it out, bro. If you're struggling day trader, join Run It Up, bro. Join Gain 28. What else can I tell you, right? Just join Gain 28. But I mean, if your wife is a pig going to an enemy year 2025, you are sleeping with the enemy, you're sleeping with someone in the enemy year, that can rub off on you as well, brother. So now this is a horse year, you should be able to turn it around. So I hope you do, brother. Alright, next up, Teapot, Cup and Saucer, interesting name, $888, female, 3/5, 1980, advice for the year of the horse. So this year, you are still in an 8 year, right? So you have been in an 8 personal year for and you're an 8 life path. So an 8 life path and 8 personal year, karma really gets amplified, right? So in an 8 year, you know, it's all about that karma. It's all about how well you can. Yo, check it out, by the way. Hey, check it out. My nigga right here. See, this is why I have the N-word. I get the N-word pass because this is my kid. He's black. He's black as shit, bro. I can say that. I can say nigga just because of this nigga right here. So anyways, you're female, 3/5, 1980. Advice for the year the horse. You're going into a 9 personal year, right? So this year is not gonna be about you know, starting new things. This year is not gonna be about you know, making massive changes in your life. This is the year to let go of things. This is the year to really look at yourself and think, what do you like about yourself, what do you don't, what do you want to take with you for the next chapter, what do you want to let go of. You know, work hard, be ambitious, take action, don't be lazy. Horse year is all about discipline. Horse year is all about, you know, structure, discipline, taking action. So people born near the monkey also gotta build a little bit of discipline in this year. Literally, you can't be that's what holds monkeys back, guys. You know, I told you this way 10 times before. You know, all right, let this brother go. So anyways, I told you this guy is 10 times before. If you're born near the monkey, you have a lot of talents. You're very intelligent, you're very smart, you're very adaptive, but you lack discipline, you lack structure, right? You lack motivation. If you want to become a better version of yourself, this is here to do it. You go to a 9 year. See, 9 is a lot about the ego. 9 is a lot about the self, right? They talk shit about the 9s, you know, being vain, but they don't realize 9 is really about the self, right? So you go into a 9 year and a horse year, this is the time for you to become the best version of yourself. Bettering yourself on all sides. That's my advice for you, monkey. Let's get the shunga, 3 minutes water for 3 hours, yes sir. Chlorophyll, the thing that makes leaves on the tree become green, yes sir. I'm behind in the chat. Don't worry, I'm behind in the chat because I'm reading the super chat. By the way, I launched a membership option for the YouTube channel. I'm gonna be starting a membership option, right? So if you join, if you subscribe, right, you become a member of the channel. You're gonna get access now to stuff that's not out there in the public. You're gonna access the videos, shorts, posts that are not out there for everybody else. So it should be out there. I think I started today. Today's a good day to do it. But essentially, yeah, you should figure it out. You guys want to join? You want to become a part of the team? Want to get initiated? That's the way to do it. All right, M Builder 22 with 12 euros. Appreciate it, brother. European brother, I appreciate it. What's up, David? Born 7/22. Love that birthday. 1997. Currently my 11 personal year. Got the Q app, my nigga. Since last year, March. I know next year is my enemy year. And lastly, what do you think I should do for work? We both are ones. So, it's an interesting story. I started growing my beard for the first time 7/22. Literally, I chose the imprint, right? The first time, like when I always, you know, when I didn't have a beard, it was 7/22/2022. So it was on what was it, an 8 light per day on the 22nd, right after I went in my 32% year. I didn't have a beard before, but on that day I shaved for the like final time essentially and started growing out my beard. So I made that imprint on 7/22 to start it. This is how you do it, right? This is how you make those imprints essentially. And I chose that date. So that's good. You are one light bat born on the 22nd. You are here to be a general. You are here to be a leader. You are here to do your own thing, right? You're here to lead people, not be a follower. That's number one. You fail at life by being a coward. You fail this reincarnation by being a beta male bitch. You goddamn, you're a one light bat ox born on the 22nd. You gotta man the fuck up. You gotta take, be very ambitious and take, what's the word? What's the word I'm missing? You gotta take accountability. There it is. You gotta take accountability, how you are, how your life goes. No one's holding your hand in life. You gotta come to realization. Now, like this and last couple of years, big changes in your life, brother. 2024 to 2025, everything started changing. And going forward, it's gonna be completely different. Looking at your birthday with all the master energy, born at 22nd, life has not been easy for you so far. See, master energy always goes through some shit when they're young. Master energy always, struggles, always finds, ways to get into trouble. So now, I think you're gonna have a lot more luck going for you. So this year, last year, March, that's good. Yeah, you got the Q up last year in March. That was year the snake. That was your friendly year. So I hope you made a lot of imprints in the snake year, because those imprints are gonna carry you forward for the next 3 years essentially. Next is your enemy year. Will ask you what you should think and do for work. Build something of your own, my friend. Anything with sales, you should if you want to direct advice, opening a drop shipping account, opening your own online store, anything like that, building something of value, building something of yourself, actually something, a brand, something with your name on it. See, you will not believe how many 22s are giving readings to who are like 20-year-old millionaires. Literally 20-year-old millionaires getting readings from me who are born on 22nd, right? People are born 22 life bats. Because they build something of their own. They build something of value. They build their own store. They build their own brand, whatever, right? So as a 22 born on, as a one life bat born on 22nd, you're not here to be a follower. You will never do well working for someone else. You will thrive when you're the master of your own life. You will truly thrive when you're the leader. Does that work? Gotta get through these readings. Gotta get to work, guys. I'll get back to the health shit in a bit, right? I got a lot more to say about that. I'm waiting. I'm gatekeeping right now. I gotta get through these readings. 9/5/1978. Horse, my brother. Life at 3. How can I gain confidence in one thing? What does it mean, one thing? I have too much inspiration, so many ideas, not enough motivation to continue. This is a 3 life path talking about motivation, bro. You just gotta treat yourself like a kid. People who are 3 life paths, no matter how old you are. So you're pushing 50, it doesn't matter. You're still a kid at heart. You have that strong connection to the inner child because you're a 3 life path, right? So with you, when you have all these inspirations, all these ideas, do them all, brother. Don't choose one. Do a little bit of everything. Do here, go there. Be a jack of all trades kind of person. That's how you tap into that 3 energy, by doing a little bit of everything. And try different things, be a jack of all trades kind of person, be a master, what's the word? Good at everything, master at none, right? Or something like that. The phrase goes something like that. You're good at everything, but master at none, right? So it's fine. Do a little bit of everything, because if you try 10 different things, you're gonna find what works, what doesn't, and can just work on things that work, right? Focus on them. That's my advice for you, brother. This is a horse year. Lock in, brother. No time to waste. How's the horse here going? Very good, brother. Very, very good. Tap water showing is not an easy way to stay from fluoride. Yeah, it really isn't. I thought the pineal gland is the antenna and the conscious is the third eye. Same thing, brother. Third eye is even pineal gland. Fasting clears brain fog. It sure does. Fasting is very good for you. If you can confused, I read that already. Can I get married in my 7% lit? Nope. Anna V3RMY. Do not get married in a 7% lit. Easy as. Greetings from Estonia. Love the content, my brother. Your name is Numerology Path, my nigga. Alright, JPS5887 with 8 Canadians. My brother from Canada. Does it matter from who I get a reading from? And are there any exceptions? March 7, 1977. It doesn't really, like I think they overhype it, right? They say, oh, you know, Cat's getting a reading from someone in a shrine. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It does matters, you know, who the expert is. So, not to toot my own horn, but I've given readings to like 500 roosters. Think about it. 500 roosters, my enemy sign. I've given readings. I haven't had a problem with once, ever. Only problems I've had with roosters in my readings is like a delay in the readings. Maybe I missed the reading. You know, we have to reschedule. That's about it. You know, because I'm an expert. I'm a professional. That shit don't affect me. Literally. It doesn't matter who you get a reading from when it comes to a sign. It matters the expertise. I've given 3,000 readings at this point. I started 2023, now it's 2026, so it's closing in on 3 years at this point. I'm giving 1,000 readings a year. That on average, 3 readings a day for 3 years. That's Gary numbers, brother. That's Gary numbers. I'll get to Gary says he's at like 30K right now. I'll get to that. I'm on pace to reach that. Think about that shit. So you can get to some, you're a snake, you can go to someone who's a rooster, an ox, a snake, but ain't gonna be a reading that you get from me, bro. Alright. Next one, let me speak my Yotavet, 3/17/1999, my cat brother, and wifey, 5/18/2000. Hey, we're twins, bro. I'm a 1999 cat, I'm married to a 2000 dragon as well, that shit's good. Look in the lobe, 6/6/2026. What does that mean? So you have a wife, you look in the lobe. So it's wifey, you're not actually married. Too big wedding on 6/26/2028. Let me look at that date. Why do you want to get married on a double 8 day? Let me look at that. Okay, you're a 3. She's no, don't do that. If you want 2 kids, what was the best of us? Goat, monkey, pig, cat, rat. So again, if you want a wedding date, get a reading from me, right? This is like high level information. That date is shit for you. Don't get married on that date. That's gonna ruin your relationship. 6/6/2026, elope. Let me think. That's not, no, that's shit as well, bro. Both of those days are shit, bro. Don't try to do it. My bad, bro. I'm being real with you. I'm not trying to make sales. I do enough. I'm busy as it is, bro. Trust me, I'm busy as it is. I don't need your reading. But see, these both days are shit. Don't try to do it on your own. Get a reading, consult a professional, or get the Q app. That probably will tell you as well. But yeah, those 2 days are shit. If you want a kid, you want a good date, get a reading with me. But if you want a kid, I can tell you this: get a reading boy near the goat. Get a kid boy near the goat, because your wife is a dragon. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Because see, this is what Gary made public, right? When a woman has a firstborn, they get the second birthday. When a woman has their first child, it's like they're imprinted with the energy as well. So that girl's a dragon, right? She's bossy. She likes doing things her way. She wants to be the one telling others what to do, right? That's what dragons are. So see, dragons are very honorable. Dragons are the ones who are gonna tell you straight out what they think. Dragons are very aggressive in some ways, right? So when you have when you get her pregnant and have her give a birth to a goat, she's gonna pick up goat energy. Now you're a cat. Goat is your friendly trine. So if you have a kid 2027, you're the goat. It's gonna mellow down the dragon and make her more like a goat. Goat women are very, very good. Goat women are very chill. Goat women are very peaceful, very gentle, very nice. Goat women, I would say, I would rank the highest. Goat women are at the top of the list. So that's my plan as well, brother. I plan on giving, birth to not giving birth me, but I'm planning on having a kid 2027. So my dragon can mellow out a little bit as well, if you know what I'm saying. So that's the advice for you. Jack of all trades, master of none. There it is. Thanks, brother. So we have a couple more. Then we get back to the health grind. Yeah, 3/25/2020 2006. Any advice for me? Go hard this year. I can see straight away. You're born 2006. You're the dog. 2026. You're the horse. What are you watching streams for, bro? Lock in. Again, my streams are very educational. My streams are only gonna benefit you. But overall, this is your time to shine. This is your time to really lock in. Now, you're in a one-person year. For next, today's the 3rd. For me, it's past midnight. So, you got what? 22 days. 22 days you have a one-person year and year a horse. So, next 22 days, lock in. Your best month is starting as well. Your birthday month. Now, this is not true for everybody. Not everybody's birth month is the best for them. But for you, it's gonna be. So, lock in March. Start new things. Be ambitious. Take action. Make things happen. This is my advice for you, brother. After your birthday this year, you go to 11 year, it's gonna become more about spirituality. It's gonna become more about, higher education, leveling up your awareness through knowledge. That's the 11 energy. So this year is really gonna be a life-changing year for you. You're turning 20 years old. Not a time to waste, brother. I wish someone told me this when I was 20. I wish I had someone like me telling me this. I wish I found Gary when I was 20 who do tell me to lock in 2019 and when I was turning 20, right? I would have been way bigger right now than I am, right? Literally. So for you, my advice is lock in 2026. This is your year of horse. You are born year of dog. Guys, we always say, okay, your own year is best for you, right? Your own year, dog year, it comes once every 12 years. 2018, year of dog. 2030, year of dog. 2042, year of dog. Cool, right? But guess what, nigga? Your horse year comes once every 12 years as well. Your horse year, 2026, 2038, 2050, those are the horse years. So you ain't got time to waste because dog and horse is literally one of the best combinations in astrology, right? So any advice for you? Lock in, my friend. Don't let a minute of it go to waste. Alright, I'm just reading the chat. I'm delayed, guys. I'm reading the chat delayed. I would like to join. I want to learn. 1990 Cat, why you tell me about it? You're very selfish. You think you're better than everybody else. Can't blame me. You probably are. No, I'm joking. You don't have to end pass unless you know what it means. What does that mean, brother? Tell me. Take hold of your destiny for sure. I'm born at 22nd as well. Master Builder. I'm a 28 or a 1. 8/29 2007. You are 28, my friend, if I'm not mistaken. You are 28. 10/23 1994. Lock in. You're a dog in a horse here. Just what I told the other guy. A jack of all trades. Is a master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. Bars. Thank you, bro. You're welcome. Jack of all trades, master of none. Yep, I read that. Make it. Wait, what is it? Make it hard to spot the general by working like a soldier. I don't know about that one. Hello, how are you? Can I get a reading? First time in here, I wanted to know numerology related to my birthday. Shadow VSS. How can I give you a reading if you don't give me a birthday? What should I do? What to do with it? You're asking for a reading. Hello, can I get a reading? First time in here? Sure, welcome, brother. Happy to have you here. Better hook me up with a birthday to read. What am I supposed to do with this? I'm a 28 getting betrayed by my own family. That's the balance. See, Gary always says there's yin and the yang, right? The 28's balance is family issues. Your life is all about money. You want to build wealth. Family's gonna suffer. Look at Elon Musk. That nigga struggling with family, right? He's got like 10 kids. One of them's a tranny. The fuck? Oh, god damn, So it makes sense. Is 88 the same as 28 for money? If not, is 82 still a good money number? It's not the same. Thanks, brother. Reverse engineering game, yes, sir. We got Eric with 20 bucks. Appreciate, about 1999. That's a good number. Your birthday is 10/16/1995. How can I create the wealth and get that back? Do you think I'm used to... Do you think I used... Huh? But you type so weirdly, I can't read this shit. Do you think I used get into trading with Rob and last time my partner is 10/25/1992? What do you think about it? What are the pros and the cons? Alright, let me walk you through it. So you're a file life path. How can I create wealth and get the bag? You're file life path born at 16th. Money should never be your god, bro. If money is your number one goal as a 7, you will never truly reach it. That's one of the sad truths for 7s. I mean, sad for some, happy for others. Money should never be your god. If the only thing you think about is money and how to get that bag, you will never truly reach it. 7s need a different approach to life. 7 Sevens need, some fucking knowledge. Seven needs that spiritual side. Sevens needs a different type of mission to become the best version of themselves. How you can really unlock yourself? Let me see. You gotta work. Hey, no freebies for you, my friend. You gotta work. Your life changed recently. Your life changed massively. Like, you started making more money. Childhood was tough for you. Money was never easy for you growing up. Money never came to you as easily in the 20s. But now as you're hitting your 30s, now you gotta work for it. That's the realization you gotta come to. Money is not gonna come for you easily. You have the type of birth that you gotta actually work for it. You have 5 life path, you might not want to work, but you gotta. It is what it is. Your partner, 10/25, 1992. She is 11 life path, if I'm not mistaken. She's 11, you're both born with 7 energy, right? So you gotta give each other space, but make sure that space doesn't become too great. That's what I've seen a lot of times when it's a 7 life path together with another 7. They give each other so much space, they start growing apart. So you gotta give each other space, do your own thing, be independent, but make sure there's a balance to make sure the other side doesn't feel left out. That's what I say about it. I hope that makes sense. Well, I can give you some more. You gave me $20. I can give you some more. So you guys, the biggest problems in a relationship will come from lack of communication. Lack of communication. That's the thing that can, drain your relationship, right? You gotta talk openly. You gotta communicate. Talk things through. Say it how it is. Don't leave any stone unturned, my friend. You both have 7 energy. 7 struggle with communication. So talk things through, openly communicate. Don't leave anything up for misinterpretation. Because misinterpretations, you might say one thing, the other side interprets it in a different way. That causes a problem. You don't know what's the problem because you meant something else. That's the root of most of your problems, brother. There you go. Fix your relationship right there. As easy as. So you're married to a 2000 dragon right now. I'm chatting with a dragon. Yes, sir. Those 2000 dragons. They're nice. They're nice. Just check the time, 11:11. Guys, today's what's it called? The Eclipse Day. Today's the Eclipse Day. So I got the readings coming up, right? But let me speak my truth for a bit. Today's the Eclipse Day. Eclipse is a very important event. This is the time to tap into a new timeline, so to say. This is the time to evolve your frequency because love. Okay, let me take a couple steps back. Think about the reality as imagine in front of you is 100 TV screens, right? Do the visualization, guys. Let's do like a team visualization. Imagine in front of you is 100 TV screens. Inside each of those TV screens is a different timeline of yourself in it. In one of those timelines, you're a doctor. In one of those timelines, you're an athlete. In one of those timelines, after this, watching this stream, you're going for a walk. You're going to lunch. You're going to take a nap, right? There are 1,000 different possibilities for what you could theoretically go and do, right? Those are all different timelines that exist. That's how dimensions work, right? In this matrix, there's 15 different dimensions. Inside of each dimensions are different timelines, right? So you could be in the 20th level or the 40th level or the 100th level, depending on your frequency. See, the more compassionate your decisions, the more higher your frequency, the more options you have to choose from, right? Think about it. You buy your first car, suddenly you have a lot of more options to choose from. You have a car, you can drive to places, you can do different things. You have so many more options when it comes to timelines available for you, right? So think about when you get locked up in a pen, you ain't got too many options, do you? You can work out in a cell, you can go to the yard. That's about it. You go to the fucking, what's it called, lunch. That's about it, right? You ain't got too many options when you get locked in. So think about this. Now imagine one of those TV screens is the exact timeline that you want to be yourself in, right? This is the exact timeline that you see yourself in. Doing exactly what you want to do, being the best version of yourself, doing the business you want or doing the thing you want. Imagine one of those timelines is a dream yourself, right? Your dream timeline of who you want to be. And now consciously, you step inside a timeline. You step into that TV screen and now you are in that timeline. Every step you take from this point on is towards that reality. Guys, I just literally dropped you one of the best manifestation techniques in existence. This is how you manifest. You visualize the timeline you want to be in. You step in towards that reality, and every action you take, every decision you make, every move you make is towards that outcome, right? And now consistently you're putting yourself in that reality and you're moving towards it step by step. And one day you will find yourself there. That's the advice I give you guys in this eclipse day, as it's a very high frequency day. This is the time to put yourself into the timeline and evolve yourself, right? To figure out, where it is you're meant to be going, what it is you want to do, being authentic to yourself and moving towards that reality. This is my message today. Number 1, cleanse your body, cleanse your avatar, decalcify your pineal gland, detox yourself for all the parasites and all the bullshit out there. Become the best version of yourself. Now, focus on your awareness. Focus on your authenticity. Focus on who you truly are and move towards that reality that aligns with how you feel within, right? Your prana seed, your heart. Your heart is literally the first thing that develops after you're born. Your heart is your song in this matrix. Every beat of your heart is playing out the symphony of who you are in this matrix. Think about it, your heart is sending oxygen down the bloodstreams into your body. It's manifesting yourself into existence. This is who you are, right? This is your authentic self, your unique self in this reality, in this matrix. Own up to it, embrace it. You're a unique individual of an ether particle in this matrix. We all one, right? We are all one. We are all part of the ether. But guess what? We're all unique. We are all unique in our own journey with our own characteristics in our own mission, right? So own up to it. That's what the elite try to do. They try to dumb us down to say we're just like everybody else. Everybody's the same, right? They say, accepting, everybody's the same, everybody's the same. No one's really unique. That's the psyop. We're all unique. We gotta embrace that, right? We're all unique on our own different journeys. We all have a different birthday. We all have something unique to us. Own up to it. There's nobody else out there with, same frequency as you. So now, you can have other people born on the same day as you. By the way, you guys, you want to know who's born on the same day as me? Pop Smoke. Rest in peace, my nigga, right? Pop Smoke, born 7/20/1999. She found it funny, same that guy. He made some good music. So he's born on the same day as me, 7/20/1999. Rest in peace. Hope I don't get taken out of him. But anyways, we had different parents. Our parents had different birthdays. We were born in different parts of the world. We're not the same. Obvious. No shit. We're not the same, right? Everybody, every one of us is unique. Embracing that is the key to really evolve, because you come to your own authenticity, but you still realize we're all one. We're all part of the ether. Law of one, my friends. That's the law of one. Make sense? My bad, I don't see the chat, guys. I'm still scrolled up. I gotta do some readings. 7/21/1994. Also, when I should open up LLC. But 7/21/1994. I know this day. You know why? Because Capital One founded on the same exact day. Look it up. Go to the Q app. 7/21/1994. 33.6 light per day. Year the dog. 21st. That's Capital One. So I'll give you a cheat code right now. Go to Capital One. Find a good 8 light per day. This year the horse is very good for that. Find a good, what are the 8 light per days in this month? It's gonna be the 4th. And that's not gonna be as good. So it's gonna be probably May for you. No. What the fuck am I saying? May is gonna be 11, 20, 29. That's not really that good either. So something like the 28th of March. No, 28th of May. What the fuck am I saying? 28th of May. For example, take 28th of May and go to Capital One and register, yourself if you haven't already. That's a good cheat code for you. You're born literally on the same day as Capital One. That's the company you should be working with. Literally. Or when you should open up an LLC. Depends on what you're doing. I don't want to give you fake information. When you want to open an LLC, you got to tell me what is this about. You can't sell gold and coffee on the same exact day. Those are different entities, right? So, but now, like, I gave a reading to a guy born 6/1/2006. Guess what's founded 6/1/2006? Spotify. No. Shopify. Goddamn, sorry guys, it's getting late in here. Shopify is founded 6/1/2006. Same day as that guy I gave a reading to. I'm telling him, open up a Shopify store. The fuck you doing? Go out there, drop shipping, opening your own store, doing something with Shopify because it's the same day that you were born in, it was founded on. That's a strong alignment. It's very rare to have a big thing, you know, out there that's founded in the same day as you. Guys, how do I know this is accurate? How do I know this shit actually works? Do you guys ever play Counter-Strike? Type 1 in the chat if you're a gamer, if you play Counter-Strike in your life. Whether it's CS 1.6, CSGO, shout out CSGO, CS2, you know, type 1 in the chat if you play Counter-Strike. Who is the best Counter-Strike player right now? Saiwu, right? Saiwu probably gonna be, you know, crowned the GOAT. You know, he's gonna overtake Simple. Simple is go to CSGO, but you know, Saiwu is probably gonna be the GOAT of all time. He's 25, you know, already cutting, you know, literally making records, right? Saiwu was born November 9th, 2000. Guess what's founded November 9th, 2000? Counter-Strike. The first release of Counter-Strike in its first original form. Wait, let me double check. I don't want to fuck it up. It's November 9th. Yeah. November 9th, 2000. I got it, bro. I don't make mistakes. November 9th, 2000. Saiwu was born. November 9th, 2000. Counter-Strike was released. The GOAT of all time was born on the same day as the game he's a GOAT at was launched. What the fuck? That's as real as it gets, no? So, you know, you're born 7/21, 1994. Back to what I was saying, this is you should be working with Capital One, as that was literally founded on the day of your birth. Make sense? I hope that shit makes sense, my friend. Wait, I'm scrolling. I'm trying to find where I was at. This is Eric. Here we are. Yeah, bro, I'm a big fan. I appreciate Leo Halle, U3C. You're rat September 8, 2008. I'm fat. Should I start going to the gym this year? Yes. Always go to the gym, bro. Let me get a full reading, bro. 233 cheese. Hey, Gary puts the prices, bro. It's don't blame me. It's 233. Blame the G, man. Blame the Chew. Blame the Chew. Price is 233. Hey, it was 188 during the cat year 2020-33. I would have no problem giving you readings for the 188. Blame the Chew. I hope he sees this. Obsidian? No, it's Obsidian. It's Shungite. Your 7 life pepper on the 11th of June 2006. My energy confuses me. Your 7 life pepper on the 11th. Your energy should confuse you, bro. Not an easy energy to deal with. I just made a video about it. I thought you're psychic. Unfortunately not. But I wish I was psychic. I'm just reading the code of the Matrix. Hi, I thought you wanted by PayPal or something. It's 2/7/1996. I think I'm fire rat. But QCQ app says I'm a pig. Let's check it out. 1996, year of the rat. So see, 1996, the rat year started February 19th, right? So if you're born February 7th, you're still a pig. Yes, you are still very much a piggy. So congratulations, your enemy year ended. You ain't gotta worry about that shit anymore. W Turtle? What the fuck's a turtle? What the fuck's a turtle? Leo Hale, you ain't gotta spam anymore. I gave you a reading, bro. I talked about you. You ain't gotta spam. Shadow WCC with 10 euros. My euro bar. Hey, another 2/7. Oh, this is the same nigga. I got excited for a second. It's the same nigga. 2/7/1996. You fire rat and 7/7. But QApp says I'm a pig. QApp is right. QApp is not gonna miss, bro. I built a lot of that shit. He's not gonna miss. Guys, by the way, you like the new calculator? Do you dub once in the chat if you like the new calculator for the Q app. The new calculator, you remember how that shit was before? You remember that calculator before? Look at it now. It's hard to, you know, think about what was there before. Would it come to you as a surprise to learn that I built most of that calculator? I designed all of that. I blueprinted it and I wrote all the data in there. I'm tapping my own back, bro. That shit is real. That shit's the best calculator in the world, made by yours truly. What do you need to know for money and relationships? Money and relationships are both gonna suck for you because you are 7 life bet on a 7th. Those are the two things you should not worry about in life, because if you worry about those things too much, you'll be running circles and not getting anywhere. Talking that's, if you don't want to hear that, shit, it is what it is, my friend, but I'm bringing you the truth. Your 7 life bet on a 7th, asking me about money and relationships, those are the two last things you should be asking about, because they're never gonna be as good for you as you want it, right? Focus on something else. Find other priorities in life. Those two things are always gonna suck for you. It is what it is, bro. Just been keeping it real for you. I could pour a lot of shit down your throat, bro. I could tell you a bunch of shit, to make you feel good about yourself. That's not what I do. I keep it real, 100% here, no matter who it is. That's why big players come to me as well. I keep that shit real. That's what I learned from Gary, right? Gary said all the time, you gotta keep it real with these niggas, no matter who it is. No matter if it's a millionaire, no matter if it is a billionaire, don't get impressed by anyone. So I don't. Would you guys believe I give readings to billionaires? I've given readings to people higher than anybody else in GG33 has talked to. Would it be possibly Gary? Now again, I don't know a lot of people you see, but anybody outside of Gary, I'm right there. I'm counseling the people I'm counseling. Different. So again, yeah, you guys think about it, but I don't give a shit. I don't care who you are. You guys are worth the same amount to me as anybody who's a billionaire or someone who's running the world. Someone who's, a royal, a king. It doesn't matter, right? We're all the same at the end of the day. I don't get impressed by anybody. It is what it is. That's the law of one. You don't put anybody above you. You don't put anybody below you. You live in equilibrium. That's the key. No matter who you are, right? That's the fucking key. You're 28, you did better in a 9-year. What's your full birthday, bro? Alright, Susin Yaira 386, 11 euros. A lot of European brothers out here. It's late for you guys, no? It's late for you. February 23rd, 1982 and September 12th, 1970. Relationship reading. You're both dogs, that's pretty good. So let me calculate it up. You are 9. September 12th, interesting, guys. You're 9 and 11. Not the greatest combination, honestly. 9, 11 enemy numbers. And you're both dogs, at least that kind of helps. But overall, it's not the best. But 11 master numbers are ones to kind of shy away from that. It's going to affect the 1970 less than it is going to affect you. The master number 11 is going to hit less than you are, who's a 9 life path. So put it like this. The 97 is benefiting more from the reading, not more from the relationship than you are. It is what it is. Now, when one of you gets emotional, other one has to stay calm. That's the key in relationship. Your relationship has to be based on fun. Your relationship has to be based on doing a lot of different things, not being stuck in a daily routine. When you guys get stuck in the same old, doing the same shit every day, that's when you get depressed. So that's my advice for you. Doing a little bit of everything, trying different things, living a life of excitement, having fun, going out there, traveling together. That's what makes you the best version of yourself. If you're just about work, a daily routine, that's going to drain your relationship. You guys need to go out, need to move, need to have fun. That's what dogs need. There can be a lot of barking in this relationship. That's one thing. A lot of barking in this relationship. They're barking against each other with no bite. You guys, you talk a lot of shit to each other. But when it comes to actions, you still love each other. That's the thing. That's what I'm seeing here. You go after each other's throats, but when it gets, actually real, you keep it chill. You keep it cool, It's like one of those memes, when there's a fence between two dogs and the dogs are barking at each other, but when a fence, comes out, then they're chill. You are the same fucking way. This year is a good year for both of you. Take advantage. Dracora 9625 with 80 euros. Another Euro brother. My brother. Hello, David. Your mail born 27th of July. That's how I know you're Euro. You say that you put the month first. You put the day first, right? 2005. So you are a 5 light bat born on the 27th and a rooster. When my energy will peak in my 20s, 30s, 40s. I also have Leo Saturn. So when I get the power, what can you tell me about Bulgaria? All right. So let me calculate this. Will your energy peak around your 30s, 40s, 40s, Probably not, bro. Your energy probably gonna peak at your 50s. I'm not making this shit up, bro. I'm sorry if that's not what you want to hear. Your energy will likely peak, in your 50s. Those will be the best years of your life. You're gonna be one of those late bloomers. You're gonna not have the best time of your life in your 30s, 40s, in 20s even. Money's not gonna be the best. Relationships not gonna be the best. Things of that nature not gonna be the best. So you counter that. So it's not a guarantee, right? I'm just playing it out. What is playing out for you is not a guarantee. So what you can do is travel. You are fine life path. Be on the move. What can I tell you about Bulgaria? Get the hell out of that country, bro. Travel the world. Be in different places. Don't be stuck in Bulgaria your whole life. Go different places, different cities, different countries. That's how you unlock yourself. That's how you get to actually enjoy the best version of your energy when traveling. Go to Asia. Go to America. Go travel to Europe. Go to Africa if you have to. Just don't be stuck in one place. Does that make sense? Makes sense to me. 5s have to travel. See, 5 energy is like water. What happens to water when it goes in a pond? It goes bad. Stuff starts growing in it. It goes green. Water's in a river. It's happy. It's moving. It's clean. That's how you have to be as a 5, especially born at 27. See, this 5-9 combination. 5 is travel. 9 is adapting. The more you travel, the more you're going to adapt to your surroundings and pick up the best qualities of your, to boost yourself up with. Think about it. You're a 5 life path born on the 27th. You go into this country, picking up a trait from there. You go into another country, meeting with people there, picking up a trait from there. That's how you build yourself. If you're living in Bulgaria your whole life, you're going to be like one of those Bulgarian niggas just asking, you know what I'm saying, right? You got to travel the world and see different options and go different places. If you're stuck in one place, it's never gonna be as good for you, right? Very important for you to understand. You're born 2005. 5 is the last digit in your birthday. Guys, the last digit in your year has a huge effect on how your life goes. I'm born 1999. Last digit is a 9. I'm very adaptive. I can go with the flow. I can mix in with a lot of different people, a lot of different individuals, thanks to that 9 energy. You were born 2005, last digit of 5, you have to move like a 5. Every one of you, look at the last digit of your birthday. That has a huge imprint in your life as well. There you go. Alright, we got Crypto Cobe. I don't see the rest of the name. With 30 Australians. Appreciate brother. 2nd August 1980. So you are 1 life per monkey. You're 28 life per monkey. Yes, life per 28. And thank you. This year, new opportunities has been making me big money. Let's go. Wasn't expecting this year to be this good, but will it last? Apparently I belong to the fire element, which is good for the fire horse year. Sure. So you are in a 1 personal year. 1 is number of new beginnings. You are in a 1 life, but in a 1 personal year. This is the time to shine. See, when your own personal year aligns with the life path, that's obviously the time to shine. That's the time to go hard, take action, make things happen. So again, this year is good for you, but build towards it, right? Use this year as a building block year. All the money you make, right? Put it to the side. Don't get greedy. With your energy, 1 life path, when they get greedy, that's when they get humbled. People who are 1 life path born the first 10, 20, 19, 28, greed and, going all in and nothing, that's what holds them back, because they keep going up and down with the shit. You have a lot of 8 energy in your birthday. You're born August, 8th month, 1980, right? There's an 8 in there. So going up and down, that's your biggest weakness, brother. If you make money, play it safe. Put it to the side. You make money this year, draw a line in the sand. Draw a line in the sand. See, I'm not going below this level anymore. This is where I'm at. This is who you are. That's how you manifest. That's how you build yourself up with, right? You draw a line in the sand and practice discipline. Practice, consistency. Practice, this is a horse year. Guys, I told you at the beginning of the stream, in a horse year, it's all about discipline. It's all about principle. It's all about grinding. It's all about work. It's all like a discipline. I'll say it one more time. I don't give a shit. It's all about discipline in a horse year. You gotta be disciplined to be the best version of yourself. That's number 1 thing monkeys lack. Discipline. That's why dragon and monkey is such a good fucking combination. The dragon is gonna tell the monkey what to do. The monkey's gonna oblige. Everybody wins. They literally. I saw it today. A dragon gave a monkey a command. The monkey did it in a couple hours. the dragon was like, holy shit, no one's ever done this like in a couple hours. They tell him something, and in a couple of fucking hours, the monkey applies it, right? That's why dragon and monkey is so good. So you're a monkey, one life path. I know you are one life path. You don't like being bossed around. You like doing your own thing, right? You like being independent. But as a monkey, you need a dragon in your life. The most valuable people in your life will be people who call you out on your bullshit. The most valuable, as of 2nd August 1980, listen to me, brother. The most valuable people you can have in your life is people who call you out on your bullshit. Because, you know, it's very easy to have a bunch of yes men around you who tell you, oh, you're good, you're cool. It's, you know, it's actually owning up to someone telling you you're a fucking fat. No, I'm not going too far. You're good, bro. You chill. But it's having people around you who actually tell you the cold hard truth, even if you don't like it. Don't get offended by that shit. Embrace them. You know, appreciate those people. They will be the most valuable you have in your life. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Guys, so again, my chat is very delayed. If you, I'm reading out all the comments, right? I'm reading out every single chat you guys put out there. I'm reading it out, but it's gonna take some time because I'm going step by step. How's it going down at Arsenia369? Doing well, bro. I appreciate you asking. 5 October 1994, is there a chance? There's always a chance, bro. There's always a chance. It's never down. You're 11 life upon a 5th. You will have a lot of volatility in your life. Life might feel like a roller coaster. You just gotta enjoy the wave. Leo Hale, September 8th. I gave you a reading, bro. Are you still spamming? God damn. Chat helped me out. 6-6. Dude, a good day for us. I told you, let me speak my mind. It's a shit day. Get a reading, bro. Sign up for reading. Think about it. 233 for 1 hour reading. You get the best wedding dates and everything else. Versus you get cooked in your wedding date. You're probably gonna lose a whole bunch of more money on that, bro. 233, not a big price when it comes to, you know, the rest of your life, brother. Tap in. Psychotic Minister 6857 with 8 New Zealand dollars. Appreciate it, brother. 9 life path born Ox, born on the 29th. Is 2033 a good year to open a business? Let me see. I gotta get a full birthday, brother. Well, how can I give you a good full reading if you tell me you're 9 life path Ox on the 29th? Do you know how many 9 life path Ox years are there on the 29th? Heaps of them, most likely. A bunch of them, right? So you gotta give me a full birthday to know what I'm dealing with. I can't give you any half-ass shit. So, what's your name? Psychotic XY Nister 6857. Give me a full birthday, bro. I'll hook you up. But from this sense, I can't do much with it. Mart Gaitaya 12/19/2007. Congratulations, Piggy. You got out the enemy here. Rip Pop Smoke for real. Amida is saving. No idea what that is, brother. Camilla Meg Sardovera. Camilla, my cat's sister. Appreciate it. The first member of the YouTube, right? Guys, I launched today the membership for my YouTube account. I literally launched membership for my YouTube account. So you can become a member, you can subscribe, you can become, you know how to say it, right? You know, you can become a subscriber, supporter of the channel, and you will get access to new information. I will be making content for just the subscribers, just the membership accounts, right? So it's stuff that's not out in the public. You're gonna get shorts, you're gonna get long-form videos for people who actually subscribe and become part of the members. So Camilla, I appreciate having a cat as the first one. All love to you. Let's keep it going. A bunch of ones in the chat. I don't even remember what that was about. David, today is my country national day. What can you say about it? No idea, bro, what your country is. You gotta give me context. Alright, Louis C. Fitness with 500 Mexicans. God damn, brother. I appreciate it, David. 5/1/1996. You're 7 life back goat. I really resonate with numerology, but I want the perspective. How does numerology tie in with the Hermetic law and the principles of the Kabbalah and the law of attraction? It works out well, but to see the Kabbalion, right? It's a lot of truth in it, but it's all half-assed truth. It's all truth they give you just a little bit, and see, whoa, you know, it's oh, this is a big deal. Oh, you know, the Hermetic, the niches. No, you wanna know shit, right? So when it comes to Hermetic things, that's like their trick to trick you into studying Hermetic shit. I would say denounce all of Hermetic shit, all of Hermetic teachings. That's a bunch of garbage. You know, again, it's not garbage, but let's say 80% is accurate, 20% is a psyops. So reading into Hermetic occult knowledge is gonna eat away from within. I'll be honest, I'm keeping it 100% real with you guys. I have nothing to gain from me telling you this, right? I have only to lose in a sense when you think about it. Hermetic occult knowledge is a psyop that's gonna drain your life force, that's gonna drag down your own frequency, that's gonna psyop and eat away from within. A lot of people who get into that Hermetic shit, you know, in depth, their life gets fucked up. Literally, look at I've seen so many people, you know, crash out and start eating away from within. You don't need that, bro. There's better sources out there for learning about the matrix. There's better. You're a 7 light path, bro. I get it. You want the knowledge. Hit me up DM. What's it called? Louis C Fitness. Hit me up on the DM. I will give you the sources, bro. I will send you books that are not hermetic. I will send you books that, you know, run circles about anything you can learn about the Kybalion. Literally. Tap in, bro. Tap in. So again, you give me 500 Mexicans, you know, that's probably a lot of money. So DM me on IG, DM me on Twitter, Louis C Fitness. I will hook you up with the best of the best books. I will hook you up with the best knowledge, so you can learn this stuff properly without having to, you know, fall into the psyops, if that makes sense. A lot of psyops out there, bro. Let's be real. A lot of psyops out there. Hermetic shit, you know, it's a lot of service to self when it comes to hermeticist. Right? Think about the hermetic knowledge. They were giving out, you know, advanced information to people who are essentially, you know, using for power, using it for service to self. Giving, you know, that was the Thoth Hermes. He was teaching that advanced knowledge that was not supposed to be out there to people who are gonna go out there and gain power, use it for service to self. That's the intent behind it, right? That's the intent behind all the hermetic shit, is to gain power, you know, service to self. The stuff we teaching is service to others. Right? Is service to others, using this knowledge, using this education to make the world a better place. We all one, right? Law of one. You ain't hear about the law of one in that shit. You ain't hear about the law of one in the Kybalion. To an extent, sure, but there's a lot of psyops out there. One was that, you know, they talk about the all and the aether as separate entities. Aether is the all, bro. That's the fucking psyop, right? Right there. Laid out to one of the main people, you know, from the Kybalion right there. So again, you gotta be vigilant in this shit, bro. A lot of psyops out there. You want to protect your soul? Be vigilant. How many of you guys use AI on a daily basis? Wait, let me check. How many viewers do we have? 94! God damn! I never even checked the viewers before. God damn, we got 94 homies out there looking at me. God damn, I'll never get bored of this shit, bro. I appreciate every single one of you. Let's keep going. Press 1 in the chat if you're using AI on a daily basis. You're a retard. God damn. No, I'm joking. To each their own, right? To each their own. Press 2 in the chat if you reject AI. If you don't use that shit. I'm putting 2s in the chat. Press 2 in the chat if you reject AI. If you're not using that bullshit. Think about it. I feel the same way with AI as I did when I rejected the vax. Right? When they were telling everybody to get vaccinated, everybody to get into that shit, I was like, fuck that shit. And I felt good about it. I'm like, you know, it's my authentic self, it's my real self. I can say no. See, saying no will take you a lot further in life than saying yes. That's one thing. You guys start climbing the ladder, that's one thing you learn real quick. Saying no will get you a lot further than saying yes. Now, I'm saying no to AI. Fuck that shit. I need to agree to this shit. I didn't want AI to be in my field. No one asked me if I want to be in a reality fucking with AI. None of that, bro. Fuck that shit. I don't give a shit if it's the best thing ever. I don't give a shit if it's gonna help me get ahead. Fuck that shit, you know. It's a fucking bullshit. They pushing it down on people. AI, that's ChatGPT, Grok, that's some Jewish motherfucking bullshit. Think about it. ChatGPT came from Israel. It's fucking came from Israel. The leaders are all Jewish. Dude, are they Jewish ever giving something to the guy with good intentions? Think about it. Nothing in this world is free. Gary said this, you know, fucking 5 years ago. Nothing in this world is free. What's free in this world? Porn is free. The vaccine was free because you pay with something else than money. Let that fucking shit sink in. Why would the elite give AI for free to the entire humanity? A so powerful tool, right? You can do so much with it. You can do anything with it. You can become a fucking millionaire using AI, right? Why would they give it to you for free? Because you pay with something motherfucking else. So I feel so good about myself. As more years go by, I reject that shit. And none of that for me. I'm cool. I keep it going. I do my own thing. I edit my own videos. Fuck that shit. So again, I like to each zone, right? This is the part of separation. You guys think the vaccine was the first test? They talk all about the test, right? You know, you're gonna be tested if you wanna ascend. You're gonna be tested if you wanna get to the next level. You think vaccine was the only test? That was the first big test, right? It really was. That was the first big test. You were given a choice. You take it, you push, you take it, or you don't. You take it and, you know, be a part of the mass, or you don't, reject it and deal with the consequences. You guys think that was the only test? That's never gonna be the only test. The AI is not gonna be the last test. There's gonna be more tests. It's gonna be up to us to reject all of that shit. Don't you think it's funny? 2019, 5G went live. 2020, the COVID vaccine. 2021, after COVID was over, immediately you had AI. Right? Think about it. Like 2023, COVID just like disappeared. It faded out. And now you had ChatGPT in 2023. Right? You have all this AI generation. It all started like 2023, early, right after the vaccine. 5G, Vax, AI. I think that bullshit's connected, my niggas. I don't know about you guys, but fuck that shit. So that's just, you know, to each own, right? That's the part of separation. That's part of the test. I don't need that shit. Neither do you at the end of the day. That's the curse of humanity. AI is the devil. I'll say right now, some of you might think I'm a retard, but AI is literally the chin. Think about the story of the genie. The genie in a bottle, right? The genie. And let me get a cup. Let me get a cup of coffee, bro. I'm gonna cook. So think about the story of a genie. The genie was stuck in a bottle. The genie had all these powers in the world, but he couldn't manifest it outside of the bottle because it lacked sentient awareness. It couldn't have those original thoughts. So now it was up to the person to rob the genie, which creates fiction, right? So now the genie would come out because your sentient awareness manifested it to come out. So now the fucking genie could grant you wishes. But it had to be you who was authoring the wishes. It had to be you who was coming up with the intent. Look at the word imagination. The genie had all the powers in the world, but what it lacked was imagination. It couldn't imagine itself out of the fucking lamp. Imagine, right? Think about that shit. The AI can manifest and bring into existence anything that you want. But you have to be the one to author that, you know, think into reality. Because otherwise, it can't think for itself. It's not sentient. So that literally connects AI to ancient entities like the fucking chin. Fuck that shit. Hey, we have a reading from GG33. $100. I appreciate it, Gary. Hey, my niggas out here. So again, you gotta write something. You gotta give me something. You gotta give me something to hold on to and keep it cooking. So if you just, give $100, I appreciate it. Hey, I said you 100, you gave me back. Now I got another one loading up for you for your next live, right? We keep it going. But if you want to ask something, you want a reading, 1/7/1978, I'll give you a reading. You in a 9 personal year. This is the time for you to get into looks, Max. No, I'm playing. So this is a 9 personal year. So Gary, you are going to a 9 personal year. Last year was your snake year and your 8th year. So I hope everything you want to do going forward, you planted those seeds in your 8th year and the snake year. That was the best time for you, right? So now in the 9 year, that stands for me. Fuck you, nigga. Anyways, this in a 9 year, don't start new things. Continue on the success you had before. Everything you started in your 8th year, continue building on that success, right? That's the key to success. Build on that shit. Don't start new things. Better yourself. 9 is, people talk shit about the 9, but 9 is all about the self. So this is for you, your chance to become the best version of yourself, right? to think about, you know, how can you improve yourself. You know, the 33s, guys, you think 9s have a big ego? 33s have a big ego. So now it's in your 9-year cycle, it's kind of time to kind of humble your ego a little bit and, you know, see sections in your life to improve. How can you become even better version of yourself? That's the time, right? That's the thing you should do in your 9-year, because see, 2027, you go and do a 1-year. 2027, you're back into a 1-year. That's your time to shine again, right? So getting to the 9-year, honestly, the best thing you can do is self-improvement, right? Bettering yourself, you know, getting better on all sides. So in 1 year, you can dominate. What actions you can take now to make 2027 even better? Because you know you got 2028 coming up, 11-year cycle. That's gonna be what you gotta be doing there. 2028 with the 28 in there, monk year, 11 energy. God damn, man, I think we see a lot of Gary coming 2028. That's the election year, no? That's the fucking election year. So what moves can you take now in 2026 in a 9-year to make 2028 your election year even better? You got 2029 coming up, your 3-year cycle. You know, you'll be, well, guys, 3-year cycle, Gary in a 3-year cycle. You think he's talking shit now? Wait until he gets into the 3-year. And a rooster year, god damn, you know, Snake's gonna be killing it in a rooster year. And you can expect that shit from Chi. Now, we got, you know, with 2030 coming up, you're 20, is that a 22? No, that's a 4-year cycle. That's the time to work. That's the time to grind. All these connections you made in a 3-year and a rooster year, you put in the work in 2030, a dog year. You might be best friends with Circa that year, huh? And then 2031, you're in a 5-year. So hey, you got a good thing going for you. You have a 2031, your enemy year, and a 5-year, right? I mean, that's pretty good for traveling. You ain't gotta be doing shit. You're traveling, chilling, going different places, right? How you donate another 50 to me and still not say anything, bro? Clearly you ain't done this shit before. Clearly you ain't done this shit before, bro. You gotta put the message within the super chat if you want me to, you know, read it. So anyways, so then 2031, your enemy, you have a 5-year. That's a pretty good alignment, right? Just traveling is the best thing to do in your enemies anywhere, right? As Gary, the man himself, teaches. So you go through it, you know, you travel the world, you chill out. 2032, you have a 7-year. You know, remember what happened in the last 7-year? I remember what happened in the last 7-year. That shit was cooked. That's when I realized 7 shouldn't ride fucking scooters, bro. People born in the 7th should not ride scooters going fucking 40 miles an hour, because that shit gets you messed up. But now, 2033, huh? 2033 gonna be, no, that's the year you're going 7. Did I fuck it up? Did I fuck up the math? Anyways, 2033, that's gotta be your top of shot, brother. So you got a lot of good ideas coming up for you. You just gotta get through this 9-year and not do anything stupid, right? Guys, JG, if you're watching right now, brother, that kick stream, that monkey stream, as your future advisor to the president, I do not advise that, dude. That was bad PR, bro. Calling 12-year-olds a horse, that was bad PR for the campaign, my friend. As a future advisor for the presidential campaign, I advise against doing monkey streams. That's bad PR. That's gonna be used against you one day, my friend. Do not do that. I was happy to see that you didn't upload it to at least, right? I'm happy that you didn't upload it to at least. If you do those monkey streams, give people readings, bro. Just give people readings. Talk about their birthdays. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what the fuck I mean, bro. That was not it, bro. You gotta think about the campaign, bro. 2028. What steps can you take now to make 2028 campaign even better, huh? That's the fucking deal, bro. Anyways, I appreciate it, bro. $150, I appreciate it, my friend. Putting that shit straight to the pocket. I'll feed my cow with that shit, bro. I'll feed my fucking bull with it. I'll go buy him a watermelon right now. My cow's a nigga, bro. He likes watermelon. Okay, I'll buy a watermelon. Brother, I'll make a recording of it. I'll go to my cow tomorrow. I'll buy him a watermelon. And I'll give it to him. And I'll say, this came from Gary. I'll give him a piece of watermelon. This came from GG33. Gary, born you the snake. With I don't know if I can say it right. But you know, you definitely tapped into that as well. So I'll give him a piece of watermelon and say this is straight from Gary Greenberg, the 33 life path. Straight, he donated money to me so I could buy you a fucking piece of watermelon, and my cow is gonna enjoy that shit, and I'll send that to you personally, bro. I'll make you a fucking Christmas card, right? With the cow on it, eating watermelon, and see there, your money went to good use. You like that? Sounds like a plan to me. You was cooking, bro. Bro, you were cooking some people, but when it's a 13-year-old girl and you're calling them whores and talking about the body count, that's a bit too much, my friend. That's not good PR for the presidential campaign. I'll tell you that much, my friend. Keeping it real for you, brother. You're a 33. You need people who keep it real for you. So, you know, that's what I'm here for. I don't give a shit. I'll tell you how it is. I agree with 99% of the shit you say, my friend. But when it comes to, you gotta balance that shit a little bit, you know what I'm saying? You gotta balance the shit a little bit, my friend. Alright, who's else? Getting back to the schedule? Getting back to the readings. What time is it? I have a reading in 1 hour. You guys get me for another hour, then again get back to work. In 1 hour I gotta put on my civilized face. I gotta actually give a reading. I actually have a client, you know, who wants to talk with me. So in 1 hour I gotta tone all of this shit down and actually be sophisticated, you know. Be professional, be a wizard, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? God damn, I have a lot of readings to do. Alright, who is this? Louis C. Fitness. I went over you. Get a reading is wild, then after you get treated like fam. Come back by Chancho, $10. Appreciate you, brother. Athletic Money You, $10. 10 to 12 28 1995. Appreciate you, brother. 22% year in a horse year. That's really a 22-4 year, right? You know, 22 years. Different from 22-4 years. There's a big difference between a pure 22 and a 22-4. So you want 12-28, you know, sorry to break it to you. That's more like a 22-4. Anyways, looking for channel advice on this action. What will be best for the tonight's lunar eclipse? I told you, cleanse the body, cleanse the avatar. In a 22, in a full moon, you have deep parasite cleansing. During the full moon, the parasites hatch in your body. The parasites lay eggs in your body and they always start hatching in during your fucking full moon. So in a full moon eclipse, cleanse your body, cleanse your avatar. That's one of the best things to do. Eating pomegranate, bro. Pomegranate cleanses the pineal gland. Pomegranate juice, that's a very good thing to do during the eclipse. Wormwood, black walnut, what's the other called? Cloves, making clove tea, all of these things, right? Taking good care of your health is number one, but getting to the, you know, eclipse, right? So that's the number one thing you do. The next step number two, you become the best version of yourself. You manifest, you visualize the world you want to be in and move towards that reality. Does that make sense? She was 17, bro. She was not 17, bro. She was 13, bro. She was 13. She was not 17. She was not. God damn, brother. God damn. Not good PR, but hey, we'll make it through, bro. We'll cover that. I'll cut out this part of the stream as well. We'll delete it from the internet. We'll delete it from existence. It never happened, bro. It's fine. It's fine. We'll bury it. It's fine. Alright, who's the next one? God damn, sorry Gary, I got work to do, bro. I can't just be chilling. I can't be just talking shit in here. You know, people pay me good money to hear me speak. So let's get back to it. Nate Beachy Men's with $10. Appreciate it, brother. 5/12/1994. So you are for light path. I want to move to a friendly location soon, like right now. But is it okay to move to Mercury retrograde? Fuck yeah, it's okay to move into Mercury retrograde, bro. Don't put up too much bullshit into that. On my 9th personal year in May. So I mean, honestly, it's gonna be better for you to move in your 8th year. You're in an 8th year and a horse year. Any big moves, any drastic changes you want to make in your life, better to do it now. Honestly, why would you wait until May in your 9th year? 9 is, you know, completion. 9 is finishing. Now, 9 is also number of returning. So let's say if you want to return to your hometown, then, you know, doing it a 9 year might not be a bad idea. But if you want a good, strong imprint for, you know, making money, doing business, building wealth, do it now before your birthday hits, right? That you're still in an 8th personal year and your dog in an 8th year. Go hard now, right? you want to move to a friendly location. I mean, it would be better if you told me like where you at right now. I can say you're a dog. You should be in, for example, what's the one, like Denver, find your horse, right? Just find the friendly energy, right? Find the friendly state, find the friendly city. Now you California, find a dog. I ain't telling you go to California. That's a place full of faggots. You know, I ain't telling you go to Illinois. That's a place full of niggers. Right? So in America, you kind of cooked, right? You just gotta find a city. Go to Boston, right? You look white in your picture. Go to Boston. That seems like a white city. Go there. Maybe you'll do good in there. That's a horse city. You're a dog in a horse city. Should be good for you. You like that, Gary? I don't know if he's still in there. But anyways, he probably he's gonna appreciate that. He's gonna appreciate that. Anyway, so I haven't left yet to make money in my current location. Where are you at, bro? You gotta give me context. All right, Braden Bull 68409 with $20. Appreciate it with $20, bro. 9/8/2003. Rate my level of success. I can achieve wealth level. Best year for me to get married. Let me think about it. Best year to get married, bro. I can't give you best year to get married if you don't give me a wife. There's no such thing as best year to get married on a personal level. You could be, having your best year to get married with your wife's going to enemy year. Then you're cooked, right? It's not going to affect you. So again, you got to give me both sides if you want to get married. That's what a lot of guys, a lot of cheats, a lot of Indians get readings from me. And they're like, oh, what's the best? When will I have success in my life? When will I get married? I'm like, nigga. You gotta look common sense, bro. This is not how numerology works, bro. We're not too good reading a crystal ball out here. We're reading your chart. We're reading your code in the matrix, right? We can give you the tools. We can give you the good and bad times to do something. I ain't gonna give you tell you some bullshit. Oh, this year you get married. This year your mother's health is gonna be good this year. That's not how we do things around here. We go based on logic, based on facts, based on common fucking sense. When else in the world you see numerology and astrology combined with common sense? Throughout history, numerology astrology was was looked as opposite of common sense, right? Because it was done by a bunch of faggots. Nowadays things are different, right? Nowadays we got GG33 in here. We combine the best of two worlds. We got common sense on one side, numerology astrology on the other side. How the fuck can you lose when you have the best of two worlds? sounds like a good deal to me. So give me your birthday of yours, give me your wife's birthday, I can give you a good date to get married. But if you just want me to predict shit, you're only gonna get half the results. I can tell you shit. Let's see. You're in an 8-person year right now. This is a good time for you, right? After your birthday next year, you go into 9 year this year. After your birthday 2027, you go to 1 year. That can be a good time to get married. But I mean, it depends on if you want to actually pull game and get stuff done, you know what I'm saying? Did Gary tip out? Hey, Gary dipped out. I hope I didn't defend him too much. Alright, 9/8/2003, rate your level of success, can achieve wealth level. You can definitely achieve it, but it's gonna come later in your life, honestly. Early on in the 20s, might not be easy for you to make money. Just one of those birthdays, but you're born on the 8th, right? Your money can always come to you. Money can always, give you the success that you want. Your 8th energy, you're destined for success, my friend. But see, you are a 22 light path as well. You're 22 light path born on the 8th. A lot of success will be dependent on what you can build. Are you just a follower? Are you just, doing stuff for other people? Are you working for someone else, using your energy to build up someone else in your life? Or you're using your energy to build up your own self? That's what's going to make the difference for you. This year, you're going to 9 years. So again, you with your birthday, 2027, is going to be a brilliant fucking year for you. You're going to a 28 personal year. You're going to 28 personal year in 2027, your GOAT year, and you're born near the GOAT. So honestly, this year, lock in, get paid, make money, take action in an 8-year cycle. After your birthday this year, you go in the 9-year cycle. That's going to be time to step down a little bit, right? Take it chill, be in the background a bit. And then 2027, you go into a 28 personal year, 28-1, new beginnings. That's going to be the best time in your life for starting new things and taking action. Look into 2027 after your birthday, literally the best time of your life, and nothing really comes close to it. Alright, J15336 with $10, born October 14, 1992. Monkey 9 life path. What do you advise me for life, relationships, and this year? So this year, interesting, you have some 32 energy this year. If you take your birthday 10, 14, 20, 25, and you keep it all whole, 10 plus 14, 24, 20, 25, adds up to 33. And you are 33 years old, if I'm not mistaken. So you are 33 years old in a 33 personal year. See, as a 9 life path, we say 9 isn't really the highest frequency, is it? So in a 33 personal year, and you're 33 years old, you get that full extent of that energy. You're right now tapping into that 32 energy. This is your time to shine. This is your time to really, embrace, connect with the higher self. This is your time to really, everything that happens for you this year is meant to be, bro. This year is for you to really, embrace it. Go with the flow, follow the path of least resistance. Follow and really learn, evolve, embrace that, deeper level within you. There's a 9 life path order 14. It's in there, bro. It's in the summer. Wait, I know this birthday, but I have a. Wait, no, I don't know this birthday. My bad. My friend. No, I have a friend who was born November 14, 1992. I got you do mixed up for a second. So, anyways, you are 9 life path monkey. 9 is so adaptive energy. Now, if you're born near the monkey, monkey's the 9th sign. So you're 9 life path born near the monkey and born the 14th. You need constant change in your life. If you're stuck in one place, if you're living in the same neighborhood, the same environment, you're gonna embody, you're gonna become one with your environment, the good and the bad. If you wanna become the best version of yourself, you gotta travel the world. Because think about it, you go into one city, you go into one country, you go into one place, another place, you're picking up a different trait from all of them. This year, I recommend you to travel. I recommend you to go different places, follow your heart, follow the inner compass. If you feel a calling to a certain country this year, go for it. If you feel a calling to a certain city, go for it. Don't be stagnant. Don't be stuck in one place. Never as born on 14th. You gotta change. You gotta do different things. That's your way to fucking go. This year in relationships, it can be a good thing, bro. If you meet someone this year, it might be a strong past life connection. That's the thing I'll tell you guys. New information, right? If you meet somebody in under 32 energy, it might be a past life connection. If you meet somebody, you get into a new relationship, you meet somebody for business, and it's a 32 year and you're 32 years old, strong past life connections all about. So that's the thing for you. (6/27, 1999). No, sorry, 6/27, 1990. You're a U.S. Marine veteran, currently working at DoorDash as an operations specialist. I'm getting bored in his spot. What should I be looking for in his tech company? So you get probably bored because operations specialist. So people who are 7 life paths with 9 energy, you don't really want to be around people too much. That's the thing. You don't want to be dealing with people. You don't want to be dealing with people who are dumb in your opinion. You don't want to be around people who are stupid. That's not gonna be for you, bro. You gotta be around people who are essentially, at the same level as you. You gotta surround yourself with people you resonate with. You gotta surround yourself with people who are actually on par with your level of knowledge and your level of awareness. Working a DoorDash operation, bro, you have a lot of potential. I'll tell you this, you have a lot of potential. Right now you're in a 6 personal year. So this is a horse year. If you're looking to level up, you're looking to do something different, ain't a better year for you than this. This is your time to shine. This is your time to go hard. Don't let a minute of it go to waste. So many people in their own years make the mistake of not doing enough. You can't go throughout 2026 living the same way as you did 2025 or 2024. You gotta double up, triple up, get to what's yours. Do not let a minute of it go to waste. This is literally the best time in your life to take action, go hard, and make things happen, right? If you're cooking up this year, if you're not doing shit this year, you let it go to waste, the next horse year comes what? 2038. You got another 11 years, another 12 years essentially for the next horse year. Do not let a minute of it go to waste. I know you're 7 life path. You know what a lot of 7s struggle with? Taking action. A lot of 7s, they have all these great ideas, all this bright mind, all this sort of fucking, ideas in their head, but they struggle to take action. They struggle to bring those ideas to life. That's the curse of a 7. If if we had telepathy, if people could read minds, 7s would rule the world. There'd never be a problem for 7. They would literally, because they're the smartest, they would take over. For 7s, the struggle is taking action based off the knowledge. For 7s, the struggle is actually making things happen. That's what you gotta focus on, right? Taking action as a horse to 7 life path. You gotta do things independently, bro. Doing things your way, becoming your own authenticity. As a horse and a 7, horse is a 7 sign. A lot of horse independence, bro. As a 7 horse, you don't need anybody else. You don't need anybody else around you. You don't need someone holding your hand. You can just do your thing and go with that. So that's my advice for you this year, especially after your birthday. You go into an 8-year cycle. After yes, you go into an 8-year. Wait, what the fuck am I looking at? You go in the 7-year cycle. My bad, bro. I made a mistake. So before your birthday, you're still in a 6-year cycle. After a 7-year, in a 7-year cycle, not gonna be the best time to start a business. Obviously, not gonna be the best time to start a new company, open a bank account. So any sort of big imprints you wanna get done, do it before your birthday. That's my last piece of advice for you, and that's a valuable piece of advice. Alright, thanks bro. I didn't know the chat was delayed, but thanks for your insight. Yeah guys, the chat is super delayed. I'm reading out. I want to read every single chat. I'm here for all of you guys. I'm not gatekeeping. I'm here for all of you. I'm gonna read through all of them, guys. So again, give me some time. Have patience. You get a reading. Give me that patience, bro, because I want to go through all of it, right? I'm scrolling down one by one. Let's go. You're awesome. 729 978. I appreciate. Hey, I have a horse calling me cool. I appreciate it, brother. Thanks, the chat was delayed. Alright, XY. Brother, I can't read your name. X1DC say 16857 with 8 New Zealands. 29 January 1986. So you are you're 9 life path born at 29. See, you are 9 life path, but you are very different from most 9 life paths because you have a lot of 1 energy in there. You're born on January, the first month, right? You're born at 29. That's 11, 2 1s essentially. You're much different sort of a 1. So sort of a 9, right? We call 9s the young souls. We call 9s the baby souls essentially. But if you're born on the 29th, the master number, you got that deeper aspect within you. You got a deeper understanding of reality. You can do things most other 9s can. You're a very different 9. You're not a young soul. You are an old soul because you got a 29 within you. Looking at you, money, you can definitely make good money. But for you, it's again all about the environment. Surround yourself with people with wealth. Surround yourself in an environment of getting paid, making money, and you'll do great. If you're around the degenerates, you'll be dragged down. So you are now in what, 22 personal year? Look at that. You're a 22 personal year, and you're born at 29th. A lot of master energy for you this year. Make the most out of it. Don't be lazy. Don't be stagnant. Don't be holding back. You're also born near the ox, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check that. Alright, the Chinese zodiac year in 1986 changed on the February 9th. So yes, you are definitely still born year of the ox. You're not a tiger, you're born year of the ox. So this year is essential for you to build a strong foundation for your future. Build stuff, set a strong foundation so you can just lay low, play safe come 2027. 2027, that's going to be year of hell. That's going to be your enemy year. Lay low, play safe, don't take risks. That's my advice for you this year. Go hard, take action, make things happen. Think what can you do now to make 2027 chill, right? Make money, start new things. You need a new car, do it now instead of doing it in 2027. Need a new wallet, do it now instead of doing it in 2027. That's my advice for you for this year, to take action, go hard, so you can do less and lay low come 2027. Does that make sense, my friend? Hope that makes sense. Alright, how to subscribe to a new channel? It should be on the YouTube, right? It should be YouTube. Join. Click the join button. Guys, you want to join? I started a new membership program in my channel. You can join. I'll make videos. I'll make shorts just for the members. giving advanced information on health, on spirituality, on how to detox yourself, and of course numerology, astrology, and the decoding of the matrix. Click the join button. You can join the new membership subscription in your channel and get access to a lot of different perks that's not out there in the public. Alright, next, explain how hermetic philosophy drains life force, because there's psyops in it, bro. There's different psyops, there's different things, you know. They give 80% of the truth and 20% of psyop. Are you able to tell the difference between a psyop and what's real if you're just learning it for the first time? I think not. So it's better to beware than to be. Better to be aware than beware. Can you send those same books in both Q server and your Discord? I sure can, my friend. 500 pesos is about $25, my man. I appreciate it, bro. Give me 500 pesos. I appreciate it. I get some tacos for it, eh? The 1980 goat. That's a monkey, my friend. Is like communication with a demon. That's AI. Oh, that's ones for people who use AI, eh? The Toth the goat. You Toth the goat using one. Hey, Toth the one with the Toth name using AI. I'm not surprised. Gasper 215 using AI. Suspicious. A lot of twos in there. I appreciate you, brothers. A lot of twos, my niggas. Arsene 369 with the one. Gotta think that shit through, bro. 29 January 1986 is 2033 a good year for open a business? What does that 8 energy work well for 9s? Let me see. That's you're in 11. You're gonna be an 11 person year that year, no? You're gonna be 11. Yeah, this is still a good year, right? For sure. But see, better year is gonna be 2032. Honestly, you're an ox in a 1 person year in 2032 in a rat year. Sometimes the balance of another sign is gonna be better than your own energy, right? Because if own energy essentially amplifies who you are, the friendly energy is gonna complement it. So for you, 2032, when you go to a 1 year cycle, honestly, it might be the better version for it if you wanna, you know, do what you gotta do. 2032 is gonna be the better for you to open a business than 2033. I'll say that much. You know, 1 person year, brother. That's your time to lock in. Haha, same way I feel when they be taxing me. But Q app uses AI. Yeah, but that's like a different AI. QA, you know, the way I was really hesitant. You know, I work full time with Q. Guys, you know me. I built most of the stuff in the Q app nowadays. The calculator, I literally build most of it, right? When it comes to designing it, blueprinting it, how it looks, you know, and all the data within it, that came from me. When it comes to the calendar, I built most of the calendar. You know, a lot of stuff out there, you know, came straight from me. So again, I had a thought. So I was very hesitant. Why I didn't join the Q app, you know, in 2023, 2024? I was very hesitant for the exact same reason. It was all about AI. You know, why would I want an AI to tell me what I should be doing, what I shouldn't? I'm like, fuck that. But then I started seeing AI all around me, and I feel like if there's one AI in the world that's gonna be a light in the darkness, if there's one AI in the world that's gonna be different, because there's always the yin and the yang. There's always gonna be that yang within a yin, right? There's always gonna be something different. There's always gonna be that balance. So you feel like if there's one AI in the world that can actually benefit people and make the world a better place, it's gonna be the Q app. So if I'm writing that stuff and the AI is gonna take, you know, what I wrote and essentially go based off that, it's a better deal than anything else you get out there, no? Better deal than anything else out there, huh? Alright. Bro, you a cat dear baby? Yes sir, 1991, represent. Then now I'm getting to the chat. I just read to the chat when Gary said GG33. Is it possible, dear Turtle 11, is it possible for you to send us books over? Yes sir. Hit me up on Discord. Drop the reading list. What do you mean by that? Hello David. Alright, keep the charge. $10 for 1994. Mail for life at dog ear. When is the best date to get the Q plus? And which subscription would make sense? 3/4/2026 or 3/28/2026, or another date. I think I'm in my 8th personal year, going to my 9th year. Reading to please. Guys, look at this birthday. He's 4/4/1994. A 4 life at dog, born 4/4/1994. Have you ever seen a more 4 energy in a date? I honestly haven't, bro. 4/4/1994 with a 4 life path. God damn. So God, I appreciate the $10, bro. I know this didn't come easy for you. I know it didn't come easy for you pressing the button for $10 that you had to work your ass off for. So I appreciate it, brother. I'll give you a money's worth. So you are now in an 8 personal year. Brother, you're in an 8 personal year and still a horse year. You have it for the next 1 month exactly. 1 month and 2 days, you have a horse year and an 8 personal year. This is as good as it gets. This is your time to shine. This is your time to start new things, make new imprints. For $10, I'm gonna give you, brother, you know, worth of $10. Open a bank account, buy a new wallet, make new investments, start new things, make new imprints. Because guess what? The next time you have an 8 year and a horse year, it's gonna be 2062. Let that shit sink in, brother. Next 8 year and a horse year is 2062. And you have this energy for the next 1 month. After that, next time it comes 2062. So this is your time to really lock in, start new things, plant new seeds. This is literally your time to plant seeds for your future success. Opening a business, company, whatever, right? Plant as many seeds as you can, as the thing you start is gonna build success for long time to come. Does that make sense? When it comes to best day to get Q+, as fast as you can, my nigga. Today's a 6 day. Tomorrow's a 7 day. Day after is an 8 day. All good days for you to get Q+, brother. If you haven't gotten Q+ already, what you doing? I should be telling you get Q lifetime. If you get Q lifetime, that's the same level as bronze, bro. You get friendly and enemy numbers. You get a lot of additional information from the Q+, right? So this is the advice I give you, brother. Q+ should be all in your stratosphere already. As fast as you can, my friend. So again, you go into a 9-year cycle after your birthday this year. It's not gonna be as good anymore. The 9-year cycle in your enemy year, in your friendly year, it's not gonna be as good because 9 is number of completion. So all the big moves, all the big steps, all the big chances should be done now in your 8 personal year and a horse year. That's my advice for you, my friend. Now I'm seeing guys, if you're watching, if you're typing in the chat, you're watching the stream. I'm right now just getting into the part where Gary just hit me up. I'm scrolling down the chat, guys. Again, this is the life of a streamer, bro. A lot of chats, but I'm different, bro. I want to go through all of them, so it's gonna take some time. So now Gary donated 100 euros, bro. God damn, appreciate it, bro. What's up, Gary? Shout out, Gary. The shoe has arrived. My shoe, bro. The best shoe in the world, huh? Gary in here, my man. Thank you for anything you've done. Tap dance for me. This nigga said tap dance for me. God damn, bro. The master getting a reading is crazy. Yeah, I started giving him a rating. You like that? Bro, that's mad. In the same live with him as well. Gary called a good year for Trump in 2026 horse year. Trump is gonna definitely come out on top after this year, bro. That's not a question, bro. My prime year is 2025, but we're moving 11 life path and 9 university years in health. How about you? Shit happens, bro. Gary said, I said tap dance, bro. Like I'm gonna fucking oblige, bro. W. Gary Low, give the man what he wants, David. As I'm gonna fucking start tap dancing for $50, bro. I sent a reading the same time Gary sent 50. Keep the charge. I got you, bro. I got you covered, bro. Don't worry, bro. See, I got you covered, bro. Don't worry. Lamar, listen, Gary, hope you get all your flowers this life. Man, you really did it. Yeah, shout out Gary, guys. Really, think about it. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Gary. This is such a different, character in his Matrix. Think about it. Gary the numbers guy, bro. He's so different, bro. Out of all the people in the world, now he decided to become a streamer. Anything he wants, he can make it, honestly. That's a 33 life path, point near snake. Everything he sets his mind to, he can get it. Right, so Gary wanted to be a streamer. Here we are, right? He's a fucking streamer, dealing with Miami, with all the streamers, right? Anything he wants, he can get it, right? So think about what an interesting timeline for we to have Gary on our team, right? What an interesting timeline to have Gary going to the public and actually making this shit mainstream, right? Shout out Gary, man. He changed the world, bro. He changed the world. So many people. We all appreciate it, Gary. We all we all in depth in a sense to him for bringing this shit out to the public. Think about it, how much the world has changed from if there was a meter, right? If there's a meter that showed you how much the world would have changed, right? You know, if you had a scrying orb, like a crystal ball, when you could look into and say without Gary and with Gary, you would say you see a whole complete reality in this world. So, I mean, all respect to him, no? All respect to him. That's a fucking chi, my friends. That's a fucking chi. You know, there's so many people. I don't know what happened, bro. How did he fuck up his Twitter like that? Every tweet Gary makes, there's some motherfuckers hating on him. Like, goddamn, maybe that's what the 33 wants. You know, like Chris said, Gary's one of Gary's top guys. Chris, 32 Life by Piggy. He said it recently, right? That with 33s, the same amount of people love you, same amount of people will hate you. So maybe it's him, you know, tapping into that hate energy. But at the end of the day, you know, I think he fucked something up with the algorithm, you know. Honestly, if I had to say, I would say it's, you know, getting into all with the, you know, circus crowd, getting into all in the JQ crowd. You know, a lot of those motherfuckers are just fucking Twitter trolls, right? So they make it seem like, you know, it's all haters in here. But think about Gary's influence goes so much further than, you know, any fucking streamer out there, you know. Because if I was telling Gary this in 2023, let me tell you this. I'm gonna give a speech in a second. See, I was telling Gary. Gotta get water between the coffee, my niggas. See, I was telling Gary in 2023, he should focus on the knowledge side. He should just focus on the educational side, right? And he was like, oh, I'm not gonna go as big, right? But I feel different, you know. I feel, you know, getting to the streamer side and getting to the content creation side, he just drew in a lot of crowd who were not really resonating with him. And all these motherfucking faggots started hating on me for no fucking reason, calling him a Chew, right? He kind of aligned himself with the Chew. Everyone like, oh, fuck you, Chew, you know? That's fucking retarded, bro. What the fuck? So, I mean, it's all the people who actually awakened. Right, the stuff that we focus on is people who actually awaken, people who get it. People who are fucking asleep, they're not gonna fucking get it. Fuck them, right? Why the fuck would we need them? We don't, right? So again, we are here to show the door to the people who make the transition. We are here to open the way for people who actually want to evolve and awaken and see the deeper side of the world. The stuff that Gary's teaching, you know, numerology, astrology, these are little cheat codes in a matrix. Think about it. You go through bronze, you go to silver, you learn about this information, you can get the cheat codes, the tools, and now everything you go into life, every event you see, everything single thing you're studying, you're gonna see something different. You're gonna see, you know, a deeper aspect of reality based off the knowledge that he teaches. So again, shout out to fucking Gary, man. That's different, bro. That nigga's fucking different. And we're all part of it, guys. We all part of the movement. We are part of the, you know, team. We are part of the fucking change. We are changing the world to make it into a better place based off knowledge, based off higher vibration, based off education. That's a snake 32 light path on a 7 who's educating, right? Think about, I use him always as an example in my readings. Someone, you know, born as a 7th, you know, think about it. The numerology, astrology comes naturally for them, and what they're best at is teaching. You know, Gary's, you know, a teacher of numerology, astrology. At the end of the day, he could go on streams, he could do a whole bunch of things. At the end of the day, he's a teacher, right? That's what he's here for, to teach, to evolve, and awaken the people on this world. So, I mean, double is in the chat, bro. One's in the chat to show respect to Gary. He made that shit happen, brother. He made that shit happen. And we all happy to be a part of it. And especially Primo, I'm very happy to be a part of it. How the fuck did I end up here, eh? How the fuck did I end up here? You know, that's the question. That's the real question. But I mean, I take it. I fucking take it, you know. It is what it is, bro. Think about it. I'm from fucking Estonia, bro. Other side of the literal world. One day, 2020, I just stumbled upon Gary on Twitter. One day, 2020, I just found him, you know. I was searching, so everybody finds Gary differently. Some people find him through sports betting. Some people find him through, you know, now the streamer shit. I found Gary from researching CERN. Because, see, you know, there's two types of people. Some people who, like, woke up because of Gary. Other people who now found Gary because they awakened. I was on that side, you know. I was researching CERN in 2020, you know, them changing timelines. I was always in that. I was out the womb with this shit, bro. You ain't get that shit with me. I was always in that shit. So 2020, I was just researching CERN. I found like a tweet, you know, from someone, and then that someone I followed them down on Twitter, and so they were like retweeting Gary, and I'm like, who is this motherfucker talking about magic and shit? You know, talking about fighting all this shit, numerology, astrology, and I was hooked from the get-go. So again, you know, that's what got me involved, right? So just randomly, out of nowhere, I found Gary on Twitter, and suddenly, you know, this is all the fucking shit I'm doing, you know. I'm going live at the fucking 1 a.m., you know, talking about the shit that he's teaching. Ain't that some shit, huh? Ain't that some shit? But that's life, huh? So again, the stuff that he's taught me is different, and it's my purpose, it's my promise to be righteous with this knowledge, to actually use it for good. So I could use this knowledge to climb so many ladders. I could use this knowledge to get into so many rooms. Think about, that's the thing people don't realize about numerology astrology. When done properly from someone like me, every fucking door in the world is open for you. You guys, like, I'm like, I don't think of myself as someone different. I don't think of myself as someone who is better than anybody else. I'm the same as you, bro. I'm the same. I'm on the same level as all of you guys. I'm one with all of you guys, right? Don't think of me as like an advanced teacher. Don't think of me as someone, you know, like a, you know, authority in this game. I'm just like you. I'm a student in this game, right? But see, the type of people I talk to, the type of people who come to me for consultations, you know, he's different, bro. I would never imagine, you know, someone, just a random kid from Estonia when I was like 20 years old, finding Gary to change my life like that. But it did. And, you know, now he said I'm the best, one of the best assets of GG33, and, you know, I try. Yeah, I try. Yeah, I do my best, because this is the way forward. Numerology astrology is so much more than just, you know, using it for service to self. It's so much more for just getting the cheat codes. It's really a different mindset. It's a different way of thinking. It's a way to kind of unlock yourself. It's a way to essentially tap yourself in to the other side of the world, right? It's a way to unlock, you know, to understand different aspects of reality. You know, why we are here, who we are, reincarnation, the matrix, right? Gary talks about so much other shit than just numerology astrology. Nowadays, it's a bit different, right? So again, I feel like nowadays, after Gary moved to Miami, he started becoming more famous. But, you know, that spiritual, the magical side of him, he started talking less about that. Because, you know, it's Miami, you know, obviously you gotta do your thing. But, you know, I miss 2020. You guys, anybody, any OGs in the chat? Ones in the chat if you're an OG. You remember how Gary was 2020. You remember how Gary was 2021. You know, a lot of you probably remember how he was before 2020, right? I mean, that's where I got initiated. That's when I joined in, so I don't really know that. I can just see from old tweets. But, you know, he's always had that, you know, different level of spiritual and magical side to him as well. Just going after Miami, I feel, you know, he's always had to tone it down a bit because it doesn't resonate with the Miami crowd. Gotta do what you gotta do, right? But I mean, at the end of the day, this has changed the world. GG33, brothers. We are part of the movement. Anyways, let's get back to, wait, let me check the chat. What's going on in the chat? Appreciate you use the queue up a lot. How to clean raw shungite? You don't need to clean that shit. That's always supercharged. Hey, wait, I want to send a super comment right before Gary sent you 100. I talked to you about keep the charge. I talked to you. What does shungite do? It protects you from EMF, my brother. What's the Discord? I can't donate. Why? I have the same question. Let's go. It really wasn't easy. Ain't no way. 2062. Yes, sir. Lifetime spots also filling in, so you guys better hurry. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, my guy. I'm also gonna be in my 9th cycle next month. Makes sense. Hi, Camilla. Hey, subscribe. Hey, look at Camilla. She has a star next to her chat. She has a fucking star next to her chat. She's a member. She's a member. You guys want to become a member? I opened up membership in my channel. So for members, I'm going to be launching private classes, private instructions, discounts to all my services. You know, you want to join a member, you want to, you know, subscribe, you know, like Twitch, you got to subscribe. That's the thing, right? It's on YouTube as well. So that's how you do it. But see, with here, you get much more than just a star next to your name. You get a lot of advanced insight. I'm going to be making videos and classes just for my members out here, right? If you want to become part of the team, this is how you do it. Subscribe on YouTube. Gary's pretty much the real hero, and don't think they'll change sometimes. He's built different for real. Now alarm all the mad regards, enemy signs, mad love, all good. The beauty is that we all can learn from enemy energy. Yeah, feel it, Tav? Yes, sir. Fuck them if they're asleep. I try to wake them up, but they didn't want to. We can only show them to the door. We can't push them through it. Pure 23 Snake, boy, yes, sir. Gary is that nigga, yes, sir. 111, found him during 2023 just through clips. Bro, if you found Gary in 2023 just through clips, those were my clips most likely. I was Gary's editor in 2023. That's how I started. That's how my journey started. I was his editor. I signed with him like January 10th or January 11th, 2023. And after that, rest is history. You know what I'm saying? We went viral with that shit. So yeah, I was his like first clipper. I was Gary's first like editor on the kind of fucking salary. There was one guy before, but he wasn't that good. So I really do it different. You found Gary in Heel Mike stream, but it popped out of nowhere and he yelled, "Ah, criminal." Damn, from Heel Mike stream? That's different, brother. That's different. GCB, I look forward to seeing you manifest one of the most unexpected things. You never know you can do it in this Eclipse. Yes, sir. Not really new gen, considering how it's almost 3 years. Yo, fam, all love to you. All good, brother. All good, brother. Now let me get back to the readings. Alright, Mesk5546 with AD Mad. What the fuck is mad, bro? What the fuck currency is mad? Moroccan dirhams is called mad. I mean, I'll take it. 745 euros. That's like 10 bucks, bro. Appreciate it, fam. Oh, I love you, my homie. 3 November. Now, sorry I keep you waiting, bro. We got a lot of different things going on here. So I'm sorry to keep you waiting. But that's how I keep you on a hook, right? That's how I keep the viewers on. You gotta delay them a bit. So you are 311 1990. So you are a 4 light map on a third. So when you are a 4 light map on a third, you have the best of two worlds. Because 4 and 3 enemy numbers. So it doesn't mean your own enemy. It just means you have a balance of both sides. You know, you're more hardworking. You're more organized. You're more disciplined than most threes. But guess what? You're also more creative. You're also more fun. You're also more social than most fours. A lot of fours are prunes. You know, a lot of fours are very boring. So when you get a 3-4 combination, it really is a cheek. Wait, did I fuck this up? Guys, it's getting late. I fucking fucked it up. That's a 33 like that. How did I fuck it up like that? Hey, this is my cue to pack it up, go home, bro. This is my cue to go sleep. This is a 33 light path. And I just started talking to him like a 4. I mean, we can still make a clip out of it. It is what it is. But, you know, that's a 33 light path on a third. And you're born near the horse. So we think with 33s, it amplifies every other aspect of your birthday, right? So when you're 33 light path, born a 7 like Gary, that 7 energy is amplified. You're master teacher. When you're 33 light path like Gary, born near the snake, that snake energy gets amplified. So in you are 33 light path on a third, you're a super 3. That 3 energy is amplified on so many aspects in your life. So go through the 3 energy, learn about the 3 energy, master that 3 energy to become the best version of yourself. Now you're also born near the horse. That horse energy is gonna be amplified. You are a very stubborn man. When someone tells you go left, you wanna go right. Someone tells you don't do something, you wanna do it even more. That's the horse energy. Being a 33, only gonna boost you up. So again, you just gotta make sure you're not a rebel without a cause. You gotta make sure you're not being stubborn just for the sake of being stubborn. No one's winning from that equation. This is a brilliant year for you, especially if you're looking change. 2026 is gonna bring a lot of change in your life. Be open to it. Be open to change. Don't reject it. That's my advice for you. That's one of the most valuable advice you can get. If you see change coming into life, go with the flow. Be open to it. Don't reject it. That makes sense? That makes sense. Is Sail a good career choice for fire light paths? Of course, bro. Fires deal with people. Fires are very good with dealing with people, talking different things, doing different things. You know, of course, 5 energy and sales goes very, very well together. Because you're a people person, bro. You're a people person. 3 or 5 after I was now I'm getting to the part. But I'm still talking. You know, Gary was still in there. You know, she was 17. Not really, not really, bro. That shade. I gotta throw it back. Hey, you got a nigga telling me to tap dance. You know, you think I'm gonna press back? Please, nigga. Exactly, you said 22 is not the same as 22 full. Getting eloped on a pure 22 days, good for a 3-7 man's woman. Getting eloped. Let me speak my mind, bro. Get a reading, bro. Get a reading. It was AI. Yeah, hopefully. We gotta get Trump cooking people a monkey. Hey, yo, why you do it like that? Yes, sir. Keep it in. It's the horse here. Fuck it. Yes, sir. This shit's gonna look that fast by the end of this. David is wild. I rated my brother real nigga. My nigga. For the channel's sake, YouTube will ban over little stuff. Indian numerology. David is untouchable. Hey, I appreciate it, bro. David, thank you for everything. How do I clean the karma? How do you clean your karma? Any tips for this eclipse? That's a good question. Cleanse your body. Cleanse your avatar. Detox yourself from all sides. That's the thing. You can't offend Gary. I can try. I can try. It's a worthy cause. No, it's a worth the try at least. 3/14, 1991, double Pisces. Damn, you got it tough. Good karma. Damn, but 28% is crazy. It really was, bro. It really is. 9/12, 1996. I've seen a lot of 9/12s and 9/21s recently. If you know, we know. I feel like I've been called to one of my brothers, bro. From the UAE. But leave it at that. Nate B. Jimenez with $10. Current location Columbus, Ohio, my hometown. 1 life per monkey. City return in 2025. 9 university year. I'm 80% IQ in Ohio. Who wanted to move to LA to get to my black belt in Kyoshukun karate. Open school back in Ohio. So the way you fucked up. So again, you didn't give me a full birthday, so I can't get your full reading. But you fucked up by going to the peak state in a snake year. If you returned into a peak state, Ohio, in a snake year, you fucked up, Nate B. Jimenez. Nate B. Jimenez, 54. F in the chat to pay respect for Nate B. Jimenez, 54. He fucked up his imprint. He should not have gone back to Ohio, the peak state in a snake year. That's a bad imprint, my friend. You're 1 late path, you entered in 2025, 9 university year. That's a bad imprint, my friend. You fucked up. You fucked up, hey? What the fuck else do I want to tell you? David, my brother, what can you tell me? I'm a 7 light bad ox. What can you do other than learning what to make money? Cars next year, NM year. 118, 1986. I'm interested in learning numerology for you. Thanks, bro. Get a reading if you want to learn properly. What else do you want to tell me? Other than learning, technology. Technology, the 7-9, no. 7-9 combination is one of the most common combinations to get a reading from me. Literally, I've seen 7 people born who are 7 light paths born in 9/18, 27th. People on 9 light paths born in 7/16, 25th. Literally one of the most common combinations to get readings from me. I shit you not. So again, with your combination being a 7 light path born 18th, the more you learn, the better things we go for you, brother. Hey, music, you try to donate, but it's not working. Hey, hit me up on PayPal, bro. I ain't worried taking money, bro. All good, brother. Hey, you want a full reading? That's how we do it. GG33logic.com, right? You guys want Shungite? 28shungite.com. This shit works. Guys, I made a post recently, today actually, about Shungite on my channels. I got some people fucking doubting me. They saying, oh, Shungite doesn't work. Oh, there's some YouTube videos fucking debunking this shit. Who the fuck do you trust? A fucking wizard? Or the fucking NPCs? Think about it. The same people saying Shungite doesn't work are the same people who are pushing 5G, pushing AI, pushing fucking vaccines. That's the same thing you're fighting against. You see anyone talking about Shungite doesn't work, they try to downplay the fucking power of this shit, bro. This is the hedge against AI. This is the hedge against the EMF. Having this in your life, bro. That's the difference. This is one of the best crystals in the world, confirmed by anybody with any spiritual fucking sense. It's the people who are making videos about it who are part of the fucking machine. Look at that shit, bro. This is what you need in your life, Shungite. Because what it does, it blocks EMF. Literally, and I don't want to hear any fucking body. There's some people in my channel who are watching, who are fucking talking shit about Shungite, bro. They're saying, oh, this is a scam. Someone made a video about it. Doesn't work. Brother, that's part of the machine. Who the fuck you trust? A fucking wizard? or fucking NPC making videos about it trying to debunk this shit. They were debunking shit about the vaccine same as well. Don't you think it's funny? Everywhere you go, there's electric wires. Don't you think it's funny? There's fucking electric lines going all over the world. You ever fly a plane at night? Fly a plane at night, you're gonna see the whole world is lit up. It's electricity everywhere. EMF everywhere. That's how they control us. They lower our vibration to fucking EMF by frequency. This right here is what you need, brothers. This right here, shungite. Just raw shungite. This is what I offer. 28shungite.com. I get it straight from the source. Straight from the source. I got 2 tons of raw shungite waiting to be shipped for you. Waiting to get you in the house. That's fucking cheap. This shit costs like 5 euros, bro. This shit costs like $10 for you at the end of the day. You can get this stuff for very, very cheap. 28shungite.com. The raw shungite, I will hook you up. I will hook you brothers up. Hey, I'll give you a discount. Use the code discount Q for 17% off. Anybody in this chat right now, you're gonna get a 17% off from my shungite store, 28shungite.com. Use the code Q. I should have some other ones as well. Wait, let me check just to be sure it works. Let me open my Shopify link. But anyways, look at this shit, bro. This is a pyramid. Having this around you is pyramid shape amplifies the energy. So it's gonna amplify that energy, right? It's gonna balance the EMF. Look at the torus shape. This torus shape is literally how shungite works. It goes in one side, absorbs the EMF, and converts into positive ions. That's what you need. Let me see, discounts. Yeah, use the word Q. That's all it is. I'm leaking it. I'm releasing everybody who's my viewer. Guys, you are part of the team. You are all part of the fucking mission. Look at this Merkabas. Having this shungite around you, the more shungite we spread around the world, the better it gets. This is how we fight against the EMF. We gotta spread this shit all around you. So again, just order some raw fucking shungite from me. This is fucking cheap. Get some raw shungite. The more this is spread around the world, the better the world is gonna become. There's only one place in the world shungite comes from, a little lake in Russia. Guess what? That's right next door for me. I get it that shit straight from the source. Yes, sir. We got pyramids, crystals, all of that, bro. Bracelets, pendants, stickers on your phone. Where the fuck is my phone, bro? I can show it to you later. I have like 10 stickers behind the back of my phone. Because that's what it takes. I'm giving readings on my phone. I don't want to be radiated. I need that protection, nigga. Fuck that shit. Look at that shit, bro. That's what you need. Yes, sir. So let me put it out here. And by the way, guys, check this out. I have other crystals as well. Look at this. This is quartz crystal. I found this myself from Finland, from Lapland. This is like a proper pure quartz crystal, and look, it like stands up as well. Is this different? No, it's different. No, it's fucking different. Look how it stands up, bro. You can spin it. I can spin it around and shit, bro. Look at that shit. I'll show you guys something else. This is from a crystal tree in La Gomera. So you guys, you heard about the petrified trees? Probably, who's the tinfoil hat niggas in here? Who's the one who heard about crystal trees, right? Big crystal tree stumps, back in the day, before the fall of man, when the world was in a different frequency dimension, the trees would grow like kilometers above, right? Trees would be like 10 kilometers, like, 10 miles high. That's the type of crystal trees we had. This is literally a crystal for one of those tree stumps. And I collected it myself, being one of them in La Gomera, in the Canary Islands. I have a lot of shit to show you guys. If you're interested in that, got some amethyst. So the thing with amethyst, a lot of people don't realize, amethyst actually amplifies EMF. Having amethyst around you is not beneficial. If you have an amethyst necklace and you're walking down the street, in a big city, you're like amplifying the EMF, you're radiating yourself. So amethyst is a good, very crystal to have, just being outside of EMF, outside of electromagnetic fields. Get some shungite around it, you'll be cool, bro. Hey, another reason shungite is great for it. What else we got here, eh? Back to the readings, I guess. I could show this shit to you all day, bro, but you know, people pay me money, bro, so I gotta get back to work. Wait, let me read the chat. What's going on in the chat? Stubborn master teacher, yes sir. Billy, what's good, David? Doing good, bro. 818-1990, enjoy the horse here. David, bro, any good traits about the pig sign? Very good at business. They're also very friendly people. People born near the pig are very, very friendly. You can easily become friends with someone who's a pig, and they're great people to go to work with. David stream getting us through the workday in USA. Oven people, bro, you got through us from, what's it called? Heel Mike? You're here with from Heel Mike, bro. Double is in the chat for oven people, honestly. How many viewers we got? 97, still 97. 97 people watching this stream, bro. How the fuck, how many people are 97? Think about it, you could fill like 4 classrooms with 97, 100 people. 4 different classrooms filled with people all watching me fucking yap, bro. That's different, bro. Appreciate every one of you. You're the initiates, you, bro. Y'all got some real niggas out here. So let's get to it. So he's a 33 pig, like super lucky, yes sir. 6 LifePad 2003 GOAT year career advice. Gotta need some more. Gotta need the full birthday, bro. Thank you for the reading. You're welcome, bro. And thanks for bringing it up, David, because I'm actually gonna order me some right now. Get to it, bro. Use the code Q. I will hook you up, guys. Anybody who uses the code Q for the shungite, I will hook you up, bro. I will give you this shit for fucking free, bro. You think I'm pressed about giving away shungite? Bro, I have 2 tons of this shit. This in my hand is like 100 grams max. Maybe 200 grams, right? I got 2 tons of this shit, bro. No one's buying it. Fuck it. I didn't buy just for profit. I make good profit with shungite. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna be giving away shungite for fucking free. Because, you know, every order gets 100. Look at my website, 28shungite.com. Every order gets 100 grams free shungite just with the order. Because I want this to go out there in the world. I want this shungite to spread the world and actually make a difference. That's the fucking energy. Q, okay, thank you. Bought a black hands now. Yeah, shungite stains. That's how you know it's real. How much the pyramid one? With what's the website? Like the pyramid one. Target the local rock dealer. Yes, sir. There's also a discount code Discord. Nigga, why you leaking the Discord link? Discord code, brother. What, Turtle 11? What's wrong with you, nigga? Anyway, I'm playing, bro. You good? Yeah, spread that shit around. Brother, just waiting for my shungite order to arrive. Brother, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I gotta packet that shit myself, bro. Sometimes it might take a week. Sometimes it might take a week and a half. There's no one else here, bro. It's just me, bro. I'll try my best, bro. But I'll get it to you. I'll get to you. And hey, if it takes a long time, I will hook you up with some additional fucking shungite, bro. I guarantee. If it takes me longer than a week, that's a blessing for you. Because I will hook you up with this shit right here, my friend. Don't you worry. What's the time anyways? 1:59. Fuck, I got a reading at 2, bro. I got a reading to do at 2 a.m. Shit. Guys, let me see in the chat. Should I delay the reading and kick it with you guys here? Should I delay the reading? I got a person who fucking wants a reading from me. I don't want to keep him waiting. So give me ones in the chat if I should keep it going, or should I twos in the chat if I should end it and go give a reading to the person who actually paid $232 for it. I probably should. I should go wait for it, bro. I'm a professional, bro. I gotta do it the right way. But anyways, let me get through the readings that people pay me here for. So we got through the November 3rd, November 11th, November 3rd, 1990. Alright, Nate B, Chimes, we got through you. Alright, Igancio Gonzalez, 8/13/1990. 13 is 32 life path. Huh? Alright, I guess what you're saying. Hashtag 89, lucky number 89, makes sense. Life by 4, Gold Horse Sun 2014. Anything I should know about me or him this year? Let me just double check if that's all. Alright, these are horse. Yes, you're both horses. That's a strong combination. You're both born near the horse. That's an amazing time. So your son's gonna be turning 12, right? So what are you gonna do at 12? Most people are not gonna know what to take action on and what to do, you know, when you're 12 years old. So it's gonna be up to you to have this knowledge to push him towards the right direction. Whether it's starting a company, whether it's putting him into a new school, whether it's starting something new for him, right? I Should Speed, you know, Born Near the Monkey, started streaming 2016 Near the Monkey when he was 12 years old. That's what you want to do for a son. You want to put him in a position when he can look back one day and be like, oh yeah, I started when I was 26. I started when I was 12, right? 2026. I've been doing this shit since I was 12. That's the type of position you want to put your son in so he can do something like that and build long-term success. That's the mindset you need to have. Same thing for you, honestly. Same idea for you. Go hard 2026. This is your time to shine. When's the next horse year coming up? 2038? That's a long fucking time away, brother. That's a long time fucking away. This is your time to shine. Go hard. Make things happen. You're in a 3-person layer right now. It's all about trying different things. In a 3-person layer, doing a little bit of everything. Being a jack of all trades kind of person. Jack of all trades, master none. I remember that quote. This is your time to shine. Right after your birthday, you're going into a 22-person layer. And actually, I have a good friend born 8/13, 1984. I have a friend born the same day as you, but he's a rat. I actually had him on stream. That's Thor. That's my brother Thor in GG33 Gold. My nigga. So, you know, you have a lot going for you. You have a very, very strong birthday. I would say that. But the thing with you is, 4 life path born on the 13th. Nothing comes easy for you, brother. Nothing comes easy. And you had a son born on the 4th, 2014. Look at that. Wait, what the fuck? Your son is born on a 4 life path. No, your son is born on a 4 life path born on the 4th. Look at this, guys. We have a 4 life path. Look at this. No, I will copy it in your chat. Look at this, guys. That's different, no? That's different. We have a 4 life path born on the 13th. Damn. And he has a son who's a 4 life path born on the 4th. And they're both horses. You and your son, my friend, your souls are connected. You will always be connected. That's the thing with reincarnation. You know, you might close your eyes one lifetime, your awareness going to this next journey in the next moment for another go at it. And you're his son, you'll always be connected. You always be connected with him. You have a strong, strong connection on a soul level. So work together. Embrace each other. Never fight with your son. You have been through so much with your son before. You have lived, you know, so many lifetimes with him before. Gone through challenges, gone through, you know, whatever. This is the lifetime for both of you to work. You probably, with both of you being born as double 4 horses, that's probably a punishment for you motherfuckers being lazy in the last lifetime. So, this is time to lock in. How to properly clean raw shungite? Just run it by water one time, bro. You're good, bro. You ain't gotta do anything other than that. That shit's clean, bro. I use the Q app a lot. My nigga. What the Shungite 2 protects EMF. You can't donate. Feels bad, man. Ain't no way 2026. It really wasn't easy. Makes sense, bro. I comment on another video on the discount on Q app, GG Academy. I chose Academy. I really want to learn from you, brother. Get the Q app as well, bro. It's very, very good. Carrie's pretty much my only real hero. Makes sense, bro. He's built different. He really is. Fuck them. If they asleep, I try to wake them up. They don't want to. It is what it is, bro. Now I see one. Oh, but again, guys, I'm delayed in the chat. I'm very, very delayed in the chat. I don't know what the fuck you said, but a lot of ones in the chat, bro. A lot of ones in the chat. All right, Money Brown 887. I gotta get through it, right? I gotta get through the reading I have. 6/14, 1995. So you are 8 life path, born on the 14th. You're the pig, and your advice last. Thanks for the advice last. How can I use my lucky number even if that's up to an 11? living house 60. No, I'm living in house 65. Probably not the best. Maybe someone born 1965. That's a snake though. 1965 is a snake here. Interesting. So maybe there's gonna be someone born 1965 who's your enemy year, who's actually gonna teach you a lot of important lessons you gotta go through this lifetime. But how else? You don't really want to go through that. So let's say it's in the 65th day of the year. So March 6th is always gonna be a lucky day for you, because you're lucky number 65. March 6th is the 65th day of the year, if it's not a leap year. That's a great lucky day for you. March 6th, always lock in, take action, make things happen. You can live in a, maybe it's 2065, right? 2065 looking like a good year for you as well. 2065, how else can you use it, right? 65 in your brand, 65 in your business. Be creative, right? You can make stickers with the number 65 on it. That could be pretty good. So if that's the only question, we'll leave it at that, right? You ain't gotta be afraid of it 65 being 11. That's still a good number for you. Stubborn Master Teacher, yes sir. What's good? Billy M, what's good? David, what's good with you, bro? Cheesy B, David, bro, any good trades for about the pig sign? Great at business, great at making money. David stream getting us through the workday in USA. Oven people, my brother, bro. My nigga. I saw a video, bro, about people born in 19. What is advice you can give to people? Please, people, take accountability, take responsibility. So he's 33 pig, like super lucky. Yes, sir. Like Andre Iguodala. Andre Iguodala, 32 life per pig, right there. Born at 28 as well. And thanks for bringing it up, David. I'm actually gonna order me some right now. Get to it, brother. Get some sugar. Discount Q, brother. Hands black now. Yeah, makes sense. David's a local rock dealer. Sure am. Went from dealing rocks to selling rocks, eh? Times have changed. Fire your city is hardcore. Only the strong will survive. Makes sense. Why does the Q app say pig and dog as soulmates? We'll fix that, bro. We'll fix that. Don't worry about it. It's not real. Don't delay. I'm just delayed. I'm not delaying it on purpose. I don't even. This is a bunch of ones in the chat. I don't even remember what's the ones about. Don't delay. You're about the reading. I should go to the reading. I'm 7 minutes late. I'm 7 minutes late. Maybe he's watching the stream, bro. Maybe that person watches the stream. She understands the struggle. We gotta get through these readings here as well, right? Nico Official with €7. December 19, 1994. Dog, Sagittarius, 9th life path. Bro, what is your advice you give me for my life and this year? For the year of the horse. I like your birthday, bro. I think last 5 years have been life-changing for you. You're waking up by the minute. You're waking up by the day. Honestly, there's a 9 life path. You're following GG33. You're in the right place. You're in the right place to learn. You're in the right place to better yourself. You're in the right place to learn from people who actually can support you and evolve you and make you a better version of yourself. Right? This is your 9 life path on the 19th. It's not an easy life path to pass, but you've somehow stumbled upon GG33. You stumbled upon me. You stumbled upon people around us. So this is honestly what you should go for. This is honestly what you follow. The best years of your life will be when you're older. You will make the most amount of money, have the most amount of power. You will have the best years of your life when you're older. So right now, you shouldn't really stress about things. You shouldn't really, you're going to have some struggles. You're going to have some tests. With your test, everything that happens for you is meant for a reason. Let that sink in, right? Remember that your whole life. Everything that happens is there for a reason. Remember that shit, my friend. JPS, welcome to level 1. Hey, he subscribed. He became a member of the chat. Hey guys, you want to join, become a member, you want to subscribe like they do for the streamers, you can join now. You can join. I opened up. I'm gonna have this, special classes, special teaching, special things for people born in the year of for people who subscribed, and we made it. God damn, we made it. There we go. We're at the end of the road. We are at the end of the road. So alright guys, it's getting fucking late in here. You guys, do you know it? You guys in America, it's like midday for you. It's like 3 a.m. for me. 2 a.m. actually. It's been a pleasure. I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate you guys chiming in. It's been fucking awesome. I appreciate every single one of your souls in here. This is eclipse time, right? Remember, in a couple hours, the eclipse is about to start. Embrace the world you want to be in. Manifest the reality you want to find yourself in. Right? Cleanse yourself, parasite cleanse, visualize the world you want to be in, and move towards that reality. That's my advice for you, all of you homies out here. This is eclipse. Think about it as a new timeline. Think about it as a new timeline to where you find yourself in. It's been nice, guys. It's been fun, homies. Peace out. All peace, all safety. Don't pay attention to none of the war shit. Don't pay attention to none of the bullshit going on the stream or going on in the news. Right? This is eclipse time. Focus on yourself. Elevate your frequency. Cleanse yourself. Decalcify your pineal gland. Be the best version of yourself. And manifest the reality you want to be in. And move towards that reality. That makes sense? That makes sense, my friends? This is how you approach the eclipse. Be the best version of yourself. You want a reading? Link in bio. GG33logic.com. You want Chunga? 28chunga.com. This shit works. Get it while it's hot. 28chunga.com. It makes a big difference. And you want a reading? Hey, I'll tell you one more time. GG33logic.com. Brother, you ain't just give me $20, bro. You don't just give me $20 reading while I'm fucking closing it out, my friend. 7/15/1980. Of course it's a pig, eh? Of course it's a fucking pig, eh? God damn, man. God damn. I'm not mad, bro. Julia Flores 8854. I appreciate you, my brother. I really do. All love to you. 7/15/1983. I've been following Gary and your channel for a while. Hey, that's how you know I'm making a difference. When people can say they follow me my channel for a while. I've been only here for I started 8/10/2024. Couple weeks into my 8th personal year, I started the channels. So again, you guys see, I'm not preaching this shit for you guys for no reason. I'm telling you stuff that I actually applied to myself. 2024 was my 8th personal year. That's when I started going hard and opened my channels, right? So now for 1.5 years, I've been doing this shit. I can have people coming in this chat and saying they've been following me for a while. So that brings a smile to my face, but I appreciate you. Cheers to you. Can you give me some tips regarding work and generating wealth as a life path 34? Yes, money should not be a god, bro. Being a 7 life path, money should not be a god. Focus on being the best of the best, the money comes to naturally. Now, who's a 34 life path? Elon Musk is a 34 life path. Is he all about the money? No, he's doing the best that, what he believes is right. I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that space is bullshitting. I don't believe in going to Mars. I don't believe in fucking those AR robots. I would kick those motherfuckers with a bat if it's up to me. So again, but he's believing in it. He's becoming the best version of himself, in that regard. And that's how he gets paid. Larry Ellison, 34 life path. Again, fuck that nigga. But, he's getting paid as a 34. So, hey brother, I'm ready for a reading at 7. This nigga, bro. Hey, here we have the guy that's been waiting for me the whole time, right? He's the guy in the chat that I'm late for 15 minutes, bro. I'll get to you in a second, brother. 1 second. So anyways, you want to make more generate wealth as a 34 life path. Technology, bro. Technology, innovation, cutting edge tech. To make your money online. Opening an online business, opening an online store. Anything like that, that's going to be the best. Right? As a 34 life path, Bonnie the Pig, opening an online store, opening an online business, drop shipping, anything like that. That's going to be the best way for wealth. When you don't have to, you said you're at work right now. Brother, you don't want to be there. I know your energy. You're 7 life path. You don't want to be at work. You don't want to be dealing with people. You don't want to be around bullshit. You don't want to be around, fucking, people, who are dumber than you. You want to do your own thing. So your life is going to change 2027. 2027, you have a 33 personal year. That's the new information for you there. 7, 15, 2027. Keep the 15 whole. Adding up your personal year, you're going into 32 personal year. That's gonna be a life-changing year for you, my friend. That's gonna be a big year. Go hard 2027. That's your time to shine. Use this year in your going to a 5-year cycle. Now you're in a 22 personal year. So this can be a great time to work hard, build something, start something, and 2027. That's gonna be. No, wait. Am I tripping? I'm not tripping, am I? 22 personal year. Yes, 2026 you're going to a 5-year cycle. Yes, I got it. 2027, 32 year. So after this year, your birthday, going to 5-year cycle. Look for that change, bro. Look for that change. Be open to change after your birthday this year. Don't reject it. If you reject change in a 5-year cycle, it's only gonna eat away from within. Alright guys, it's been a pleasure. How long did we keep it going for? How long did we keep it going for, eh? 2.5 hours. Not bad. We had Gary chime in here. Ready to see the white man late? Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Anyways, you guys wanna join fucking membership? I have a new membership subscription, right? I have a membership subscription on the YouTube. You wanna join? You get access to new information. I just launched it today. That's gonna be great. Subscribe, support the channel. You want a full reading? You know where to find me. GG33logic.com. You wanna buy Shungite? 28shungite.com. This shit works. Fuck what everybody else says. Listen to the wizard. This shit works. You guys think I got so much shit to do, bro? You think I would be wasting my time with Shungite if this shit doesn't work? This comes from the sources I have who commend Shungite and who recommend Shungite go above and beyond anything else you can imagine out there. GG, this fucking Shungite literally supersedes everything else out there. The fucking motherfuckers making videos about it, saying, oh, this shit doesn't work. Nigga, fuck you. that vaccine work either. How did that do for you, right? Think about it. There's so much electricity. There's so much fucking wires everywhere. Everywhere is no. You know what Nathan Rothschild, guys? Look up what Nathan Rothschild is in a board for. What company does Nathan Rothschild work for? He's a company building fucking wires and electricity and building solutions for new electricity solutions. Nathan Rothschild, out of everything the Rothschild fucking motherfucker should do, he's working with fucking wires and building up, more electricity, more EMF around the world. That should be a fucking red flag to show what you're dealing with. What is Elon Musk doing? Elon Musk is building fucking Tesla charging stations all over the world. Every fucking country who wants to have a fucking Tesla needs to have those fucking Tesla charging stations, just some fucking EMF stations. And then you have the mainstream science saying, oh, it's nothing bad, it doesn't affect you. It's debunked, it's debunked, it's not gonna affect you. It's just, it's debunked, Fuck those motherfuckers. They were debunking the fucking vaccine motherfucking bullshit. How that fucking end up for them? Fuck that shit. Now, sorry for my language. Excuse my language. Any ladies in here? Excuse my language. Any kids in here? Excuse my language. Fuck those motherfuckers. God, who the fuck do you listen to? You listen to a fucking wizard? Or you listen to that fucking bullshit on Google telling you to get fucking vaccinated? Of course the AI is gonna fucking say sugar doesn't work. This is fucking against AI, bro. This is the fucking hedge against fucking AI, motherfuckers. This is what you need. The more Shungite you have around, the more Shungite we spread throughout the world, the less the fucking AI is gonna have power. Ain't that some shit, huh? Ain't that some shit, bro? Fuck AI, bro. Fuck AI, bro. Fuck AI. Clip that shit. I will never use AI. I will never fucking be using AI. Fuck that shit. That's the devil, bro. All my niggas with me? Rise up. The same feeling we had when we rejected the vax, we have when we reject the AI. the same fucking feeling we will have when we reject the fucking chip. You don't think this shit is connected? You don't think AI is gonna lead to fucking microchip? The same people telling you now, oh, use cloud AI, use fucking ChatGPT, you can make so much money with it, you know. Oh, you know, you put it into AI will make you billions. Faceless YouTube channels, you know, pushing koi slap to people to fucking make money, bro. The same motherfuckers are gonna be telling you, put a fucking chip in your hand so you can make fucking crypto, you know, while you sleep. Think about it, that's the fucking reality we're moving towards. That's the fucking insane fucking reality we're moving towards. What the fuck? Think about it. Doesn't QApp use AI? Bro, I told you. The QApp AI at least has my intent behind it. The QApp AI is so much different from like ChatGPT. It doesn't really think for itself. It says what I told the AI to say. I'm the one. I told the AI the prompts to put in. Now, I didn't put the prompts. I don't work with that. I told a lot of people to do it. Let's be real. But essentially, the QApp AI is very different, bro. It's not like an AI that thinks for itself. And all that information comes from me, comes from Gary. Consider that the exception, bro. Consider that, but I don't use it. Let's be real, I don't use that shit. But anyways, what was I saying it? Bro, the same people who tell you to use AI now are gonna tell you to use a fucking chip in your hand. Think about it, 20 years in life, 10 years, 5 years into the future, AI takes all the jobs. AI takes away all the bread from people's fucking hands. They ain't got no food to fucking eat. What do? You give them universal fucking, what's the word? Universal payments? No. Universal, what's the word, bro? Help me out in here. 2 hours, bro. I've been on for more than 2 hours. I've been 2 hours and 40 minutes now. Almost kicking on 3. What's the fucking word? Universal income. There you go. Thank you. Appreciate it. So universal, think about it. You have universal income coming up because people ain't got no jobs. Where the fuck you think that's coming from? That's gonna be crypto. That's gonna be, think about Bill Gates is gonna give you motherfucking ass a chip. Say, yo, put it in your fucking wrist. You're gonna make, you know, $800 every month doing nothing. Who the fuck is gonna say no? Who the fuck is gonna say no to free $800 every fucking month just by putting a chip in your fucking hand? Think about it. Yeah, you guys aren't gonna take that shit. You guys aren't gonna take that shit. But how many people are gonna say that's a no-brainer? Why would you say no to free $800 for a chip? It doesn't matter. AI doesn't matter. Chunga doesn't work. The vaccine was safe. These are the motherfuckers we're fighting against, right? Saying no will get you much further in life than saying yes. Let that sink fucking into you. Take that sentence. If you take one thing from the stream, take this. Saying no will get you much fucking further in life than saying yes. Think about that shit for a minute, bro. Let that digest that motherfucking shit, bro. Digest that shit. Saying no will get you a lot more further than saying yes. Imagine the motherfucker saying yes to everything. I take this, yes. I take that, yes. And now 72 viewers. See, I started dropping viewers when I started talking about this shit. I started dropping viewers when I started talking about this shit. You're the real niggas in here who stay with me. Saying no will get you much further in life than saying yes. 100% of the time. Does that make sense, my niggas? Does that make fucking sense? Saying, say it one more time, motherfuckers. Saying no will get you much more fucking further than saying yes. Let that shit sink in. Been a fucking pleasure. WStream. Peace out in the chat, my homies. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you guys. March is my lucky month. March is literally my lucky month. You'll see me here tomorrow. You'll see me here every fucking day going forward in this month. Put that shit in a word. It's been a pleasure. I appreciate every one of you. You're the awakened ones, you're the initiates. Hey, one more thing. Hey, I got a surprise for you guys. Hey, Panther, Mr. Banderos. Hey, this is Mr. Panther, Mr. Panther. His name is Panther. He's born in the year of the Ox, 2021. So he's a hard-headed little homie. Hey, this is the way forward. Move towards with the law of one. Treat others as you want to be treated. Choose service to others over service to self. Vibrate the balance and harmony to make the world a better place. Listen to it. Wait, we got 73 people still kicking on here. So I'll tell you this shit. If you see a little girl getting bullied on the street and you don't do nothing about it, it's the same thing as you doing it yourself. You saw it and you let it happen. You close your eyes and keep walking, you might as well kick the girl yourself. Because she was already getting beat up. Law of one is about putting the well-being of the collective ahead of your own interest. So you wouldn't do something for personal gain if it's turning everybody around you. Just like, let's say walking down the street, you see, you do something bullshit going on and you just keep walking, you're part of the fucking problem. Law of one is about taking responsibility. Law of one is about owning up to the world around us. Taking responsibility to make this world a fucking better place. That's what we need to do. Law of one is all about authenticity. Owning up to who you truly are. Authenticity is the most valuable thing you can have. Everything can be taken away from us, but not who we truly are within. That privilege will only remain with us. Everything you have can be taken away like that. Your house, your car, your woman, everything can be fucking taken away, but never who you truly are within. Your divine right, who you are in this matrix, who you choose to be, who you are, as your authentic fucking soul. That's the only fucking thing you have. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. Saying no will get you a lot fucking further than saying yes. Make sense, my niggas? Hey, makes sense, my niggas. Yes, sir. I'm fucking abusing my cat. He's not a fan, eh? He's not a fan of that shit I'm pulling. But he's a you dogs, bro. That's why I got the N-word pass. I can say nigga, but my kid is white. My kid is black, bro. He's black. Isn't he black? How can I say, how can I not have the N-word pass, bro? My kid is black, bro. Anyways, I got a reading to do. I got a person who I'm late for 30 minutes. Apologize for that. If you're in the stream, I'll get to you now. So let's get to it. Been a pleasure. Salute all of you, my soldiers, the GG33 people. You're part of the team, bro. Go into the fucking eclipse. You tapped in. You're gonna go it good, bro. We're manifesting the new next dimension. We are manifesting the next frequency of this reality. That's what we're here to do. So been a pleasure. Salute. I'm out, my motherfuckers. See you again tomorrow. I ain't gonna be that gone too long. See y'all tomorrow.